Well, when we actually make that, we'll let people know. Actually, I'll put an announcement for that in Whisper Leadership. Hello! How is everybody? Hope you're all having a good night. We are going to be doing some GangRP. But yeah, if you want, you can go ahead and get yourself, calibrated, and then you can go wait in the upstairs office.
Sadly, I can't.
You can't? Oh, okay.
Mr. Chavi. That's why I was suggesting maybe you can go in alone and I come after.
Mm-hmm.
If you tell her the location, I mean the Tigers know the location. If you would tell her the location, she could go there.
What are you wanting? What?
And stealth, because she is actually stealth capable.
Hello, it's going okay.
That's good. That's good to hear. That's good to hear.
Nah, he'd bring you here. So you're gonna wait in the truck in the garage.
Yay.
Blindfolded until, you know, you can actually move.
Yes. Thank
Okay.
you. I mean, kinky.
What? Oh, yeah. You're welcome. Uh-huh. I mean, it's not like that. Anyways. Okay. Do you have... Oh my goodness, who arranged these? Okay, I just rearranged communications. Whenever you're ready, just jump into the NPC comms. And then, can you actually go into DM on call?
I can try if I have still access to it.
I think you should be able to because there's not a lock.
DM on call.
Cool.
Yep.
Okay, I'll be in there as well. So just let me know, but I'm gonna go ahead and tell these guys to get an RP. Okay.
Okay.
So just let me know in Discord when you're ready.
I see you when I'm ready.
Yeah. All right, those of you who are currently present here, when you are ready, and within the next 5 minutes or so, go ahead, get in the lobby and get role-playing. Please and thank you. If you need anything from me, I'll be down in DM on call. Bing bong.
Maybe.
That's wonderful. I can only
So I had
imagine what that
the idea
means.
of this.
What do you mean, stinky? Look, one of us is successful, one of us is a chump. I wonder who's who. I have a smug look on my face. I can tell I do. Where's my chair? There's my chair. Come here, chair. Sit. Continuity purposes. Stand up. Waitish. Just wait until Frank finds out. Yeah, well, you know what? She has the promises of the Whisperers to keep her protected. So, if anything does happen, 2 Whisperers are on your list. Am I one of them? Please tell me I'm one of them. Actually, no, don't tell me your list. Don't tell me your list. Because then I'll check it twice. I always find out who's naughty or nice. That's why they call me Sean O'Delly. Oh, really? Honestly, all he had to do was ask. At least in the past, that was all. Yeah, he swings both ways, man. Hey, Jamie. You didn't see his face so far. Have I hydrated myself? I have been. I woke up very late today because I've been very busy. And so I've had almost 2 bottles thus far. And oh my goodness, they were delicious. Hello, do you need something?
Is Brooks still locked in the slammer?
Yes, sir.
All right, good. That's good to know because I didn't want to go in and be like, wait, am I still locked in?
Uh-huh. Yeah, he still is. However, basically, in order to get out, he just needs to, show that he's learned.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm gonna move back up then.
However, that happens for Brooke, but because role play.
Yeah,
And I know your flaw.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, have fun thinking about that.
Don't worry, I have something planned.
Okay, yeah, I'll go down there soon. Two whispers are in the making right now to get down with Frank. Look, okay? Actually, Kaiga, I'm going to give you a challenge. I want to see which side you get more of on your list. You can try to get Maria. But how many people on each side can you get on your list? Both tigers and whispers. Mm-hmm. Do it. Do it. I dare you. It's not like I'm plotting something involving this. Yeah, well, Lucky doesn't count because he's been in both. He's a switch in colors and in bed. Oh my goodness. Well, in that case, he and Sean do agree on one of those points. I mean, what? But yeah, keep track. It's not like I'm gonna turn it back on you as soon as Sean learns that he has a list. Frank ain't getting much in the tiger area. Oh my goodness. Don't let Sean know that. Also, I'm happy beans because I got to Chaos and D&D. Yo! Chaos. Heck yeah. But yeah, don't let Sean know these things. He will spin it right back on you. Mostly dudes that are not his style. Wow. Wow. Yeah. But she wants something real. Oh my goodness. I can't believe it's a prosthetic down there. The meat rack's not one of the gang. Ugh. One of my characters was marked for death and they got teleported to another continent. What? No, with real, I mean a relationship. Listen, I know what you said, and I have canonized something. Okay? And thus it was said, and thus it was written. It is in the Whisperer Book of Knowledge. Frank doesn't have The model says otherwise. The model says otherwise. Oh my goodness. Wow. Kinky. There's something metal on it though. Oh my good. You didn't. You didn't. You did? Oh no. Oh no. You put a taser on there. I knew it. I knew he was kinky. What the heck? And Bleach D&D was good where you can be a cowardly healer. Nice. Nice. A taser? Yeah, because, some like a little bit of electrotherapy. I mean, look, if Frank ain't flirting to kill, I don't know what his main weapon style is aside from fists and anger. Also, you can't exactly RP that out, so yeah. Many tails you can tell? Heck yeah. I'm sick. That shouting match was oh no, you had a shouting match? Oh no. Dude, I'm sorry. I am sorry. Called Frank a young Toku again. Just don't let Sean hear that. What time is it? Okay, it's just that. You're gonna make his hair white at some point? Wow. Also, fair. Fair. Slick said Frank is the most dangerous tiger because smooth talker. I will let you know right now that Frank is the tiger that Sean worries about the most. And it is because Frank is almost constantly at the meat rack, and therefore he has more time and ability to make relations with the meat rack and the people there. The Whispers don't get that. And we actually want a good rap at the meat rack, but it's really hard for us to get that due to, well, things in the past that have happened, Toku, and people just being morons. Hello. So far, I've seen people in the med bay. Or over there. What, they run upstairs? Right. All right. Well, we'll eventually find him. I'm gonna go see what they're doing in the med bay, though. Even so, people don't like it. They can still say he has a point, so he can play his cards, right? Mm-hmm. Trying to bomb the final Dragon Cult in DD soon. Heck yeah. But yeah, Frank is actually the tiger he worries about the most. How you doing? Did you have a medical meeting?
Sorta.
Sorta.
Nothing insane.
Well,
Just talking.
there. All right. I'm guessing, are they in the gym as well?
No. They actually just went that way. It scattered a little bit.
They'd better not have gone in that room. Means I play him right? Yeah. Hello, Matcha.
You ever feel? Man, what am I doing?
What are you doing?
Oh, hey, how's it going?
Going good. I heard that. You got a good voice.
Yeah, I kind of grew up doing a lot of karaoke just as a just a little hobby.
You sick of being in there?
You're gonna see there's like a mountain of pizza boxes over by the bed.
Oh.
I could be better.
Could be.
It's really cramped.
Yeah. All right, come on. Let's have a talk.
All right. You're not gonna,
No.
punch me or anything.
Why would I do that?
I don't know. I've heard
I
horror
mean, I
stories about
could.
the old,
Do you want me to?
I wouldn't like that. No.
Come on. You know how often I see you with your mask off? I think this is like the second time.
Is that bad?
No, I'm just not used to it.
That's actually pretty fair. I mean, none of the tigers know my face either.
Yeah,
Good.
You have your mask on.
Good, actually. There might be a need for that soon.
I have
Oh.
noticed that there's a lot of excuse me. There's a lot of people that don't really show their face.
What?
Oh, I was asking if it was freed now.
Friedna? I'm gonna go have a talk with Brooke. Oh, he's not exactly free yet. I'm just gonna have a discussion with him.
Gotcha. The pizza boxes? Seriously?
Oh yeah. About that, I might need to go back and clean that up.
You're gonna.
Don't worry, I'm gonna do it. You have
No,
your
no, you don't do it. It's his responsibility.
Yeah, that's my mess, so I'm gonna go clean. I'll clean it.
Mm-hmm.
There's a
Alright,
there's
okay.
a lot of pizza.
Yeah. All right, come on, let's have that talk. The voices in my head say so. Well, luckily I don't listen to the voices in my head. And I'm talking about the real voices in my head.
If you
What? You're gonna make a new whisperer soon? Heck yeah!
Shouldn't be long though.
Unless you want to talk with Sean. Yeah. Ayo, what's up?
What my favorite food is?
You know what your favorite food is? It's pizza?
Nah, it's actually not pizza.
It's not pizza. What is it?
It's this little like Hawaiian dish.
It's a Hawaiian
It's
dish.
spam musubi.
Spam with B?
Spam, rice. Yeah.
Spam and rice.
Spam, rice, and it's like wrapped kind of like a sushi, almost.
Oh my goodness. That actually sounds really good. Yeah, now we can sit up in the office or we could just be here. Doesn't matter to me. Which you
I don't know,
prefer?
whatever you feel comfortable with, I guess.
All right, let's go up to the office then.
My fourth dimensional puppers are going ballistic.
What? Oh, you haven't recorded for your phone?
Yeah.
Is that what you use for your text notifications? Wait, it's not a game alert, is it? Do you play those gachas or whatever they're called? Is there an event going
No,
on?
I don't. I have a little camera set up for my
Oh,
dogs. To make sure that
so you can actually hear
doing
that.
good,
Got
you know?
it, got it. What classes are currently most in need? I'd have to look because we just got a new influx of medics.
Track of my
Yeah, actually, I might have a
I guess.
job for you if you take care of dogs like that.
okay.
Like an actual one. All right, go ahead, take a seat. If you want to, Kaiga, talk with Not Surprised about that. He keeps an active list of player characters and such, and what classes and such they have. All right, so Not Surprised. So James told you what you did. Woo. So
Yeah.
and
He did.
yeah. So have you taken the time to think about that?
Yeah.
All right, and what have you come to? I understand. We actually have that. We just got that. He's actually here today. But yeah, best thing would be to talk with Not Surprised. Or if you can think of anything like really special, like if you want, go ahead, DM me some ideas you have. Like honestly, if you want to play like an old banker or someone who got kicked out for whatever reason, we could use that.
Sorry, what was the question again?
So, the things you've thought of, what were they?
Yeah. Should probably follow orders. Because it could get us hurt. Or my teammates hurt.
Mm-hmm.
Or killed.
Yeah. So, do you know why that's such an important thing right now?
We kind of need people for, certain operations. And I know me fighting probably dragged James in, and could have gotten him killed, and he's one of our medics.
Mhm.
So, yeah, he's very vital to the team.
Mhm. Also, the Tigers use numbers. We don't exactly have that luxury. We don't have a lot of recruitment going on right now. So every whisperer lost is extreme. And I hate it. Even if I had the numbers of the Tigers, I would still hate every single loss. Because everyone's a person. Everyone has something they do. And that is a life lost. So, I want you to make sure that the things you do not endanger anyone else. If someone gives you an order, you follow it. Anyone in a leadership position out in the field, if they're not a leader, even if they're just a squad lead, they've been put in that position. And to disobey their order is to disobey mine. All right? All right, good. So, the thing you're talking about with the dogs, how much do you actually know about them?
I know quite a bit. I mean, I wouldn't know, like, breed for breed, but I know, how to take care of dogs.
You know how to take care of them? Do you know how to train them?
Yeah, I know how to train, relatively, basic needs, like, knowing how to, go to the bathroom or whatever, or sit, stuff like that. But if you need a dog to be trained in a certain way, I'm sure the internet has plenty of articles, plenty of resources.
From what I've seen, it's mostly just getting them to sniff that specific thing and then giving them a treat every time they sniff that thing out. That way, they see it sniffing it out as a reward. And that way, if they ever catch a whiff from it, they'll see a reward. But I do have a need.
What's the thing that you're gonna need?
I need dogs.
Sniff out.
Dogs that can sniff things out. I've already tasked Logan and Ember on it, but they haven't exactly done much since. They did find a dog location where they can pick up dogs. Preferably old police dogs, if possible. But we'd be using this to sniff out various things. Bombs, for example, or infiltrating tigers.
I guess you need it for mainly, I guess, that chemical that.
And that would help too. They are actually quite valuable, and if we had them, it would make things a lot easier for us in tracking down the things we need to here in the district. You think you're up to it?
Yeah. I think I can get the dogs.
All right.
Train them.
If you want to, go ahead and text Logan or Ember, get the location. If I recall, there were 2. And if you could, look for German Shepherds. You know what they look like?
Yeah, I know what
All
German
right.
Shepherds look like.
Yeah, get with them since they've already been working on it, and you can take over from
Probably
there.
herding dogs. Herding dogs on farms. Those will probably work as well. I'll keep an eye out.
Yeah.
And I'll go and get those locations from Logan and Ember.
Yeah, see what you can find. And research doesn't hurt. Doesn't hurt at all. Hello.
Yeah, I'll definitely be
But
looking into.
consider yourself freed. You don't have to go back there except to clean up your boxes and stuff.
Oh yeah. God damn it! I shouldn't have let it get that dirty.
You shouldn't have, but hey, you'll learn. The faster you take care of it, the faster you don't got to worry about it.
True. All right, I should probably do that right now, actually.
Yeah. Oh. You already got a story for her, and I'm sure you're going to love it. Oh my goodness. Is she unhinged? If she's unhinged, I'm not sure about her anymore. His outfit's a thing? Yeah, his outfit is a thing. What else can I do right now that would be productive? We've got various lines. We got sewer lines going all the way around. We can't exactly dig through there, so we need manholes. Tunnels up there. This is also down here. Okay, it goes up here. There's the railroad. That's where the old HQ was. The tunnels. Oh. Fun. Wait, is it Frank's sister? Oh my goodness! I knew it. I knew it. Tunnels, also the entrance is down there. Use the railroad.
I'm gonna go.
Not that. Ah, it's over here. Oh no! Not Mav's sister. Ugh. Here's where I wanted to see. Alright, so we'll have wall here. If we needed to, he can put up 3. Alright, so, but if we do 3, we won't have the necessary resources for it. So instead, if we get 3 or so shield bearers, someone who can at least hold something in front of us, that would make it so we can put pressure on tigers and keep moving forward. Move, you move, you move, you press, you stop. You have your fight. Recall walls is electrified. So have that. We have him on the front. We'd need a charging device. We need something to make it so we can charge. Uh-oh. Oh no. Wait, is Sonia leaving? Dang. Wish I had Lapis here. That would make this easier. We can't really rely on anything gas related because that would get nullified by their masks. We need to have our own mask down there. No. Oh. Wait, is she gonna be joining the Tigers? Am I gonna have to kill Willow's sister? I'll do it. What things do we have? Oh, nothing in there. Do you need something from earlier?
No, I'm fine.
Alright, just making sure. Alright, so we need something to press that forward. We need, how big's a vehicle?
Actually, I did remember something because I was going to talk with you about it, but then.
Follow me to the garage.
Fucking pig.
Yeah?
Oh no, she's being disruptive. Again about the Maria thing because I had to talk with her.
Mm-hmm.
And we had agreed that if she's too far gone and I can't bring her back, then
Uh-huh.
I can kill her.
You can't. You want to know why?
Because it's strange.
Because if we even remotely touch one of Strange's assets, I really hate to think of it in terms of that. If we do that, if we intentionally hurt her, let alone kill, what he's going to do is he's going to come knocking at our door and going to be looking for a replacement. And if we don't give him a replacement, one of the cat bots, could be Vivian, could be another one, could be multiple, will attack this place until we do. That's why you can't. I know. Trust me, I know. Ooh, cool.
I don't want to see her in any more pain than she's already getting into.
I know.
Which I'm sure you can understand.
I do understand. She's got that big sister mentality that makes her want to take care of everybody else. The only problem is that when she does it, she often gets herself into deeper trouble than she can handle. And right now, she has quite literally gotten herself into the deepest of troubles that she could possibly get. So, these would work. These would work just fine. All right. So, what we need to do is find out how to help those people go out on missions and keep them from dying or the like.
You're talking about them?
I'm talking about everyone that has gotten into something with Strange within the current people in the Hollow.
Which seems to be just increasing.
Currently, there's 3. Is it 3? Hold on, let me count. Maria, Sonia,
Sonia, and
6. Technically Queen in the past, though she doesn't have much hands-on. So there's technically 4, but I kind of don't count her as much.
Yeah.
Although, let's see, 6 did get injured in the last thing. And we haven't had any telephone calls or house calls from Strange yet. And she's one of the more recent ones. All right. So here's what we need to do and need to make sure of. 0 whisper aggression against any of them. And no one can hurt Vivian. Vivian's the bot that looks like Sonia. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it seems if we even put a finger on one of them, if they get solely aggravated.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So keep an eye out for if people do get angry at them and the like, and just keep tabs. And if leadership isn't around, you can call anyone. But if I'm there, call me.
Right.
But yeah, that agreement you had with her, you can't kill her.
This would be so hard not to do.
I know. You know one of the main reasons why she's scared of it? It's because Strange has a habit of taking people and turning them into puppets. Like my old
Noticed.
sister, Lucy. Not an actual sister, but I consider her one. She's often used as a mouthpiece for Strange in little video recordings he does. So the thing is...
For one, long time ago.
Uh-huh.
When I first came here.
Exactly. That was Lucy. So... she's scared because her spine and her eye have been replaced. And he might be able to control her even now if he so desires. While she still has a mind and is conscious. That's what she's scared of. And to keep you from going through the sort of pain that I did, and in some cases still do, if in the chance she does die, cremation.
That's fair.
That way, she doesn't get puppeteered in front of you.
Yeah.
Because trust me, it's an awful feeling.
Yeah.
I might not seem like I have much of a heart, but I take more time to making sure you guys are taken care of than I do myself.
Right.
You need something.
Huh? What? No, I was just passing by.
You're passing by? You sure we're passing by, standing here still? Come back over here.
Sorry.
Nope, come back over here, Gus.
What's up?
What do you think I do? This is literally what I do.
Oh, in that case, you can't blame me, huh?
It's fine if you listened in. I really don't care in this case. I actually like being transparent with people. You have any questions?
Should be good to go. Should I be invisible at the truck?
Yeah, I'll come to the truck and
In the
come get
case
you.
of-
Just be at the door.
You know, Strange taking over someone.
Mm-hmm.
Any of the four. And they get turned to be used against us.
Um,
What do you do?
you defend yourself. If that sort of thing happens and they start attacking us, it's basically an open act of war. So you do what you need to. You defend yourself.
Got it. I like the idea, but guess it has to be.
Yeah, I know.
Sounds
Looks like
Sounds
our
like you
visitor
have
just
one.
woke up too.
Oh, I mean, I'm not stopping you, but so
Oh, you'll see her
have
soon.
Some business with Strange. Aside from that,
Nope, not with Strange. Come on out. All right, let's get this off. Welcome to the Hollow.
It's an angel.
It's an angel. I'm an angel. Oh, wait. Hold on. This hasn't gone away yet. All right. Yeah. So, yeah. Welcome to the Hollow. It's run down and
That's
ugly.
pretty small.
Yeah, well, come on. Show you the rest of it. At least what I can show you. You met her before?
can't say I have.
This
Hi,
is
Captain.
someone who's going to be helping us.
So, Gus, one of the medics.
Yeah, so if you ever get into any issues, well, he can help you out.
I don't plan on it.
I know you don't plan on it, but nobody ever plans for accidents, now do they?
True. Is that blood?
Oil!
All right.
That is oil. Actually, hold on.
I was about to say that's a big.
Actually, I was told about this at one point. It was oil and blood that no one cleaned up.
Oh,
That was burned into the cement. Old Tiger raid. But yeah, come on. So that's the garage. And if you ever come here and you need medical, here you go. Let's go on inside. Diego. Meet our guest here and someone who's going to be helping us.
Cassandra. Oh, Cassie.
Yeah, she's going to be helping out with a few things, mainly information gathering. So make sure no tigers are aware that we're working with her. Especially if you go to the meat rack and the like.
Yeah, I gotcha.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but he's one of our medics. And, well, med bay here. This is where everybody goes when they're hurt. And, just in case it happens, if you ever see the blind shut, like that, it means that there's something private in here and only medics and leadership can come in here, as well as anyone else who's permitted.
Huh.
Mm-hmm. But yeah,
Interesting.
med bay. Who left this open? Pfft. Oh my good. Who's leaving the cabinets open?
Not me. I think it was Gus. He was working on them earlier, I think.
Are some of the nuts or something loose or whatever? Are the railings out?
Yeah, they are actually.
That explains it. All right. All right, let's head on.
I'll fix it later.
Yeah, all you need, you can get Alex on it or something. I actually already forgot your name.
Yeah.
Axia.
Axia. This is someone who's going to be helping us.
I didn't.
Cassie.
If you ever go to the meat rack, she works there. But yeah,
Okay.
right now showing her on the hollow and the like. Anything you need?
I was just coming to grab my jacket.
All right. Just so you're aware, apparently those drawers and some of the doors, the railings are... We just discovered some of the railings are loose. We'll have to fix that at some point. But, you know. Yeah, so don't leave anything precious in those. And this is James.
Sean O'Delly, your second glorious leader is here.
Yeah, you are. Welcome, second glorious leader.
Yeah.
Have you met her?
I'm trying to think, and I really don't know.
Have you ever met her at the meat rack? Is your concussion still
yeah.
affecting you?
A little bit, but also just kind of woke up like 10 minutes ago. I was in deep Odin sleep.
Right. You're in deep
Yeah.
Odin sleep. All right.
Sean, when you get the chance, can I borrow you?
Yeah.
When you're
Right now I'm showing her around.
Yep.
But yeah, you can go ahead and introduce yourself too.
I'm gonna. Hello. My name's Vern.
Queen!
I currently research shit around here. Not the head researcher. That's someone else.
James, fetch Queen.
No, wait, huh? What?
Fetch Queen, she ran that way.
Get her.
She
Yeah,
wants
okay.
to talk to you anyways.
Okay. I mean, I guess I have to introduce myself. Okay, here you go. Alright, wait, I can't dap you up because that's a strange introduction to people.
She just gave you a
Um,
fist bump.
Did you? Okay, hi, my name's James.
Hi,
I run a
James.
medical bay around
Cassie.
here. Nice to meet you.
He's one of our leaders. Also, if you ever have a
Getting
problem
awkward.
with these, he can help with that.
Yeah.
Oh, you okay now?
Got one of those now. I forgot to mention.
You're familiar with K now?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, totally, for sure. Look, I'll keep it real with you. I'm the equivalent of a Whippet dog, but really, I just kind of put shit on people. When it comes to the intricate details and mechanical stuff, I know a little bit, right? Enough to make it work, but specifics, you have to talk to other people.
Mm-hmm.
That's not my job.
Sure, I will.
Why is she here? Because she's going to be helping us. If you're worried, she was blindfolded and she went to a separate location before we even came here. Plus, the tigers know where we all are already.
I'm not worried about that.
Her back.
Then what are you worried about?
Oh, I wasn't worried about anything. I'm just asking why she was here. Is it wrong for me to ask?
She's
why
here
someone's
to get
here?
to know a few of us, and she has the need for a secretary at the meat rack.
Oh,
Need for a
good luck,
secretary at the
Jesus.
back.
And what I
Mm,
mean by
you can go
secretary...
Six is.
Will you
someone
listen
who's-
to me
who's a
first
gossip.
before you start going to assumptions? Dear goodness. The secretary
I didn't realize you were talking.
is a part of a deal. The secretary is a part of a deal. That deal was information obtained on the tigers from the brothels will be filtered to us. That is part of the reason why we need a secretary there, so that we have just someone there.
Okay.
That's what it's for. They
So
don't
we
have
leave
to
it
be
to logistics then.
involved. Yeah, they don't have to be involved in the actual sex or anything like that.
I never assumed that. Secretaries don't tend to be involved with those kind of things.
Yeah,
But again,
the whole point is
six
kind of
would
like
be-
managing things. It's kind of crazy.
Yeah. So Six would be good at that, considering that she's already head of logistics. So
There's a second problem with Six doing that. You want to know what it is?
the second, what was the first problem?
Is she even capable of showing up?
That's a good question.
If she was, yes, I'd highly consider her for that.
I mean, you know, the girl is busy from time to time. She is head of logistics after all. She's
Mhm.
doing paperwork somewhere.
Probably.
hmm
All right. Well, we're going to continue walking around and see who else we can meet, as well as show off some of the more public
Yu-Gi-Oh.
things. Yu-Gi-Oh?
I mean, he probably shows up.
Yukio. What
Yukio?
Yukio. Apparently he's been
About
getting
what
in-
happened? Ancient transmission.
Mm.
Isn't that the person that keeps getting in the pit fights of the tigers?
No.
What do you mean keeps get into pit fights?
Well, you had that one incident, right?
Yeah, the
Keeps-
one
keeps
incident
going
where he
back a bit
fought
more.
Davey and he got his knee kicked in.
Yeah, but they keep going to the meat rack.
Yeah, but he doesn't keep
Oh,
getting
that's
into
what's his name,
fights.
Yukio.
Yeah, that's Yukio. Eggplant, also known as James 2.
Huh?
He used to have red hair and looked a lot like James. That's why we called him James
Well,
2.
I mean, technically, wouldn't that be James' alternative then?
Jolter.
James Alter? A Jolter. Oh.
Ha.
Okay, well, I'm gonna go leave on that one.
Cat.
I believe James has a legendary skin.
Yeah, he has a
Yeah,
legend.
that-
Didn't you know he has a legendary skin? It's the trenches.
So this is like a. So this is me. This is like a.
I thought you were going to say the
five-story
burns, considering he is
He has,
burnt
like-
with, you know.
4 stories.
His alternate outfit is a fireman's outfit. Gus, do you have any old fireman's outfits?
I can't decide. It's one of the two. I think it might be.
Wait, what?
Do you have any old fireman outfits?
I haven't met him, so I couldn't tell you.
I could probably get in touch with people and get some.
I think James needs one for his legendary alternate outfit.
Wait, what outfit?
All right, thank you. Anyways,
He's not paying attention.
he's not at all. He still has that concussion, remember? Why are y'all dark?
Poking.
I'm assuming because they're on a new face, they feel...
You've literally talked with her at the meat rack, and she's here to help us.
It's an assumption. I don't know if that's actually the case.
This is the part where you break out your phone and you actually talk. I can't see your facial expressions. All I see are eyes staring back at me with the redness of devilry.
Oh God, what are they doing to poor cat?
I don't remember talking to her.
You don't remember...
Does Cat suffer from amnesia?
I'm wondering that. Who was I with? Was I with you or was I with Yukio?
The editors talked with her.
Were you with me?
Eh?
I can't see. You're literally putting a black finger in front of a black outline. I can't see any of your hand motions.
Oh, kick has arms. Goddamn.
Thank you. Dear goodness. Meet my whispers.
The editors talked to her.
Yeah, okay, well, she's here to
I
help
stay
us.
silent.
Did you just make a mute joke? I'm proud of you.
Isn't her being part of the whispers the whole point of the joke? Isn't it just one big joke?
Oh my goodness, you're right. Moving on, though. Okay, so she's going to be helping us in various means. All right, you can trust her.
You can keep on the mask. I don't judge.
And this is also the part where you introduce yourself.
Cassie.
You don't have to give your entire backstory.
Who does that?
Seriously, don't. Especially if you have 9 pages.
Who's that?
Oh my goodness, she has 9 pages.
Anyways, let me tell you about this thing. I was taking all those pizza boxes, and this raccoon came up and just wanted to square up with me.
Was it a real raccoon or was it codename raccoon?
It was like an actual raccoon, like the ones with the, the animal.
Yep.
Okay, you had me worried that an assassin showed up.
Now I feel special.
Nah, I put that bitch in his place.
Good.
No, you won't.
Squaring up with a raccoon.
Wait, you squared up with a raccoon, barefoot, and I'm surprised you didn't get bit or scratched.
Nah, bruh. I'm too fast. Caught these hands.
So who won?
The raccoon, clearly. All right, so we'll let you introduce yourself to you. Yeah, also, this is a great introduction to someone who's going to be helping us here. I also need you to turn around.
Hey.
Do a 180. Come on, turn around.
Oh.
Now you can introduce herself so she gets a clear picture of who she's talking to.
My name's Brooke. I'm one of the many fighters and the local dumbasses. Got some kick-ass arms, by the way. Goddamn.
He already loves you?
Thank you. Okay, now.
Yeah.
Yeah, MILF.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
No, it's mothers I'd like to fight. It's not the other way around.
I thought it was you like frogs.
Yeah, I thought it was frogs. That is what you said. All right, what does the F mean?
That is what I said. I'm trying to gaslight
You said,
you guys right now.
You're trying to gaslight me. You're trying to gaslight me. I'm about to pull your septum piercing out.
don't do that. I spent a lot of money on this.
You
Well,
spent
not
you
really.
spent a
I
lot of
didn't,
money.
but
Right. You know what you should do?
my septum piercing is what gives me.
All right.
What gives me characteristic.
Brooke. No. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna tell you what gives you characteristic. So you have these sayings here, right?
Yeah.
I need you to get armor on, and I need you to get a little holographic projector that you put a little down here on your chest and on your back. And when you really want to intimidate the people in front of you, you turn it on. You want to intimidate the people behind you, you turn the back on.
Ah, that sounds cool.
It is cool. You should do that. Right.
Just I heart Mills. The holographic thing.
Yeah, they'll be extremely intimidated. Come on, Cassie. We still got a bit to show you. Not everybody's here. Some are out doing patrols and the like. That's one area we're not going to go into. Mainly because that's research and we have a bunch of dangerous materials back there. This is our gym. Clearly, we have our boxing ring, we have weights, we have that sort of stuff. We have punching bags, we have a tiger dummy, we have an old Hermes dummy, we have a speed bag. Are these treadmills even plugged in?
Did you know that dummy is specifically Evie?
Yeah, that's Evie.
Oh, it's an EV dummy.
Yeah. I shot her several times with a plasma gun with Beckett. But yeah.
She's still alive.
Evie? Yeah, she is. That was way back in the day when I was still with the Fallen. You know Willow?
Yes, I
So
know.
Willow was taken hostage, and Evie had ordered us all to put our weapons down. Well, I put my sword down, and then, I had to pull my gun from my holster to even put it down, and in the process of pulling it from that, I aimed it at Evie and shot her 6 times in the chest. And we saved Willow.
Ooh. Oh
Yeah?
god. 6 times and she's still. Oh god. How much luck does one person have?
She's a vampire.
Yeah, okay.
Evie's a vampire. You know the lady that showed up here one day? She's a vampire. Yeah, sucks blood.
Okay. And not a tiger anymore, though, right?
I don't know. For all I know, she still has an explosive collar around her neck from Malleus.
Okay, but hear me out. I was thinking that would be his funky arm, but at the same time, I don't know how I could live by myself if I drew a character with his fucking arm.
James, I have a question.
I might have an answer.
Can you live by yourself?
Can I live by myself? Yeah.
Yeah. You sure?
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm actually pretty confident you can. Anyways, Cassie, this is Maria. Maria, Cassie.
Hello.
Hey Maria.
Wait, have
I
you
heard
met
a few
before?
things about you. No.
Not to my knowledge, no.
You haven't? With how frequently you've been to the Meat Rock?
I've been twice.
Fair.
Has it actually been twice? I feel like every time I saw you at the meat rack, I was there, and
No,
I've been
it
there
was
more than
3
twice.
times. One was
Oh, so it's
after
not
something
twice.
Happened. It was 3 times. One was after something happened and I saw a cat.
Gasp. All right. But yeah, she's going to be working with us, and she's going to be working with us on various things.
James.
But yeah, we'll come back. Gonna show her the rest of the hollow and such. All right, come on. Stop character bleeding. Stop it.
Alright, now do you signify that you're listening to me? Drop down and give me a push-up right now.
A push-up? Hang on, I gotta get my hands ready for that.
Yeah.
And it starts. Stop building up anger. Stop it. All right, here we go. So here's the hallway of engineering and such. And here, on the right, are our jail cells. Hello, Darth, how are you? This one smells like pizza because the man you just met, Brooke, was recently in here since Friday. I just released him today.
Oh.
And he
You
likes
put
pizza.
People in jail?
Yeah, I do. And here, well, it's my jail. It's mine. Mostly it's behavioral things, yeah. I did try putting them in timeout. I did try that. It didn't work. So I had to start putting them in jail and limiting them what they could access. It's ridiculous. But here's our shooting range.
Access to pizza. What else do you want?
It's because they kept bringing him pizza. I also let him have his phone.
Oh.
Yeah, it's mostly just the confinement because he's one of the people who likes moving around. So it did its work. Okay. This is our shooting range. And people take those and just set them around where they want it to. And, well, practice their shooting. Also, there's the secret sex spot. That's not so secret. It's a hole in the wall.
Am I gonna stay there tonight?
Do you want to stay there tonight? I mean, probably not. I think
if it's like the secret for everyone here, no thank you.
Hold on. Let me... I think actually Wukong has made it his little bedroom. Yeah, he has made it his bedroom, so it's not actually that right now. Alright, so... I'm still amazed that thing isn't prehensile. It looks natural. Maybe.
Wait.
The tail. Your tail.
Oh, my tail. Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, you can feel the difference a little bit. But...
Remember, I did feel the difference. It just wigs out my mind. It looks good. Yeah, whoever did all that did a real good job. Why don't we use these filing cabinets?
Well, most of it was installed by Kento.
Oh.
Do you know Kento?
No, I don't.
Rip a dog at the meat rack. It's pretty good.
So this is our tech room, where all the beep boops happen, and all our various things where we track things down like our phones and all that jazz. They actually have a projector in here that they occasionally plug into here and project things onto the wall, but they don't have a permanent fixture in here for it. Sadly. They tried to get a couch in here, but it is what it is. And then here is our lounge.
Ooh.
So, giant TV. I'm pretty sure they stole it from somewhere. I'm pretty sure all these couches they stole from somewhere too. I'll warn you about that couch over there in a second. Also, 2 fridges. I forget which one has all the beer and the alcohol. I think it's this one. But yeah, various things. This is a brand new microwave. It's had various things happen to it. Our little wine bar, our taps. You pointing at each other?
What's any strawberry shortcake? There's some strawberry shortcake still in the fridge.
You want strawberry shortcake?
I'm good, thanks.
All right.
Thanks.
But yeah, people generally come in here when they want to relax and lounge, and I don't know who does it, but someone here buys a pizza that has chicken nuggets, Doritos, as well as other nonsense on there. I don't understand it. It's always on that table over there. It's crazy. All right, so the other important thing to learn about this room is this couch right here. Avoid sitting on this couch because it likes to eat people. It spit everyone back out, but it does like to eat people. Specifically redheads. It tends to favor them. So when you do plan on dyeing your hair and you come back, don't dye your hair red. Although I think it knows better than to try and eat me. We've actually tried throwing it out and such, but someone keeps bringing it back in. I don't know who. Anyways, moving on. So over here, we have our dorm area. We have about 4 different dorms, but there's one in here. Remember what I said earlier about fringe-shaped? Come on.
Mm-hmm.
I believe it's this one, but they like to hide a painting behind this one. That. Can you tell who it is? It's James. He's fringe-shaped.
Oh.
Or at least he used to be.
Oh.
Yeah, little inside joke. But he's fringe-shaped. Aside from that, the dorms are pretty much the same. This is where some of them sleep. You made it look good, yeah. You ever need to use the toilet? It's over there. There's a few lockers and such. I'm pretty sure they're beat up because of how many people just shoved James into them. He used to be that kind of person that you just kind of fling around. Well, you know, I think he enjoys it. Because he makes funny stories out of it. That, and he does like going up to the 3rd floor and flinging himself off onto the various tarps and such we have down there. Before we go in here, let's go to the other room around here. So this is one of our storage areas. Now, we carry all various things inside here. And the main reason why I share this is because if you're ever here and something ever happens, this is where I want you to go. All right, I want you to hide yourself and or go through the window if there's no one on the other side. Okay?
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
Easy. I'm good at hiding.
You're good at hiding? I mean, if you can fit yourself in one of these boxes, feel free.
The tail will be. Well, maybe.
All right.
I'm literally hiding everywhere.
Good. And if you're really feeling nimble, you can crawl up there and get on top of the air duct. Wouldn't be too hard.
I can make that. Wouldn't be the first pole I climb up.
It wouldn't be the first pole you climb up. You're proficient in pole dancing.
I was. But
You were.
My body makes me a little bit more heavy, so.
It's understandable. I'm actually impressed by people who can do it because of how much strength it takes to do that. This is our tech and mechanics room. So this is largely where we make all the things. So.
That looks like a therapy couch.
This one does? You know, it does. It does. I never thought about that. Because then you have someone here, they're at the computer, they're asking people questions. Yeah, I can see that. Although this is very much... I think we used to have a therapist at some point, but then they left because it was too crazy. I heard they ran away screaming.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm. But this is also one of the few places in here where we have an old stereo. So they sometimes listen to music in here. Uh-huh. This is where the dance parties happen. Yeah, this is where all the dance parties happen. I'm never invited.
I can see that.
It's sad.
No one invites the boss.
They don't think I can dance. You know I can dance. Come on.
I know you can dance.
And this here is the main hall. That door over there goes back to the med bay. That one over there, back behind everything, it goes to the dorms. That's the one we just came through. And yeah, currently the side rooms on the second story don't go to anything. Here's the front door. We have this mostly fortified because of, well, a siege from the tigers we had in the past. As you can see, there's many places to hide behind, little holes where you can hide behind and peek out, shoot, and take cover. Things like that. We have various ladders and ramps. I forgot your name. What was your name? It started with a P. Is it Priscilla? It might be Priscilla. However, Resident Possum has a lot of children that sort of just wander around eating the various things, keeping this place clear of vermin and bugs and the like. She's the actual owner of this place. And then, next up, we have the meeting room and my office. Oh, also the golden throne. And this is how you know you should never listen to Toku. This is the golden throne. I don't even know why it's glittery.
It would be real.
It's real. It's not real gold. It's sort of spray painted or something. But yeah, it's real. I want to get rid of it. I don't like it at all. But yeah, this is the golden throne. And, well, that. Now we will have to climb up this ladder to get up top. Come on. Fairly easy. This is one of my 2 observation points where I just sort of look down and see where everybody's running off to. And right here, hidden a little away, is the meeting room. This is another place.
Where all the crazy ideas come from.
This is where all, this is where all the crazy ideas come out from. This here's a map of District 0. This over here is my first viewing point down onto the people of the Hollow. Also, if I ever need to talk to someone, like they're panicking or the like, I'll often come up here and I'll sit down with them and I'll take them by the hand and guide them through meditation practices to try and help get them out of that. Because, well, having this, it's sort of a common being able to see more and not being in an enclosed space. And I like it. I would do it a couple times. In terms of looking good, this is the part of the place that looks good. Also, if you want any boring books, that's where they all are, because they're the hardest to reach. You know, maybe one of these people. Maybe all 3.
I've seen 2 of them.
Is it Toku and Chase?
Chase, Anderson, and Toku.
Mm-hmm. This one's here is Mavis. I'm pretty sure she has that mask on because at the time this picture was taken, her mouth was sewn shut. But yeah, those were good times. And this here is my office. That's where Maria and I sleep, right there, and that makeshift mattress out of cushions. And yeah. This is
Oh,
mine.
confidential. I shouldn't look at this.
Not really. Right now, it's not. I'm actually more security-minded than Toku, and I actually lock my screens when I leave. But yeah, this is where people get in trouble and or, other ideas happen, where leadership decisions are made, as well as private talks, which happens quite frequently. In fact, I have a bingo card of which the one thing that's always scratched off every time I wake up within 10 minutes is that one. Sean, I need to have a private conversation with you. Sean, I need to tell you something. It happens like clockwork without any issue or anything. But yeah, this is
my director's office.
This reminds you of your director's office. Did you used to film stuff?
Comes close to it. Oh no, school.
Ah, got it. So I was right in making sure Marbles didn't do that. Yeah. She's doing a bit of a task, and you were in some of the photos. And I said, nope, don't send those out.
Better not.
See, I did make the right decision. I think ahead. But yeah. Any questions? Anything you'd like to see? Anybody else you'd like to talk to again?
Well, since you told me about Maria.
You want to talk to Maria?
That's a private thing. I shouldn't. Oh yeah, definitely.
Come on, let's go get her.
By the way, did anything change? Are you closer to each other since we talked the last time? Is that
that. I don't know what to think about it, really. Because I'm developing feelings for you. I am. And well, she has that thing going on with her that's directly tied into the number one person on my kill list. Victor Strange.
Oh. Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Still going on, okay.
So, I don't know. I don't know if that's still a thing. It's kind of complicated, really.
Yeah. It
But
can be complicated.
I am very blunt and straightforward, so I'll make sure everybody's in the know. That needs to know, at least. Which is funny, because there were multiple people I liked here, and one is gone, and the other two, Maria being one of them, is involved with Strange.
You don't have it easy.
No, I don't have it easy. I don't. And you're quite the smooth talker. You're the only person who's been able to get me on a date. The only one. You want to know why you actually able to get to me on it?
Because I asked quite nice.
You did that. You did that. You also made it a business date.
Yes, I did.
Yep, because, relations with you, relations with other people we met there. Yeah, all that. Let's see if I can see. Oh, and this is the corner of darkness where people just sometimes like to go and hide. Looks like Pig's here.
I wonder.
What?
Let me just try something.
You gonna try something? go back a little bit more.
Yes, okay.
Uh-huh. And go into that corner. Perfect. That's good. All right, so we need to talk to Maria. Let's go see if we can find Pig, and then we'll find Maria.
Was Pig not the person who tried to saw the leg of a friend of mine off?
Wait, she tried to saw it off? The answer to that question's yes. But, I mean, if you want to, you can raise a stink with her. I'm fine with it. Gotcha. Don't worry, I gotcha.
That jump was who?
Yeah, I know. You know, you sometimes gotta get used to it. Sometimes you just step a little too far and you go flying. Also, there is one last thing we're gonna have to do since you've been to the Hollow. All right, it's a rite of passage.
One last thing.
It's a rite of passage for coming into the Hollow. Every Whisperer and our affiliate has to do it.
Oh, Jesus.
God,
dear Lord, save me.
It's not that bad. Come on. I'm not showing the private things. Let's see if she's in the gym. Actually, I think everybody might be in the gym.
Are you telling me you don't have object permanence?
Pig!
I don't have
No,
object
as soon as he looks away, he doesn't know he's shaking me.
Yeah, exactly.
Come here!
I have duct tape on my neck.
Yeah.
Have you met before?
Your hand's slipping.
No.
No. I would remember someone with like chrome like that.
Alright. Well, Cassie, this is Pig. Pig? Cassie. She's gonna be working with us.
Hi, Cassie.
To be honest, I think my hands would die before I
So-
would stop shaking your hand.
A friend of mine told me about you.
Yeah. Alright, now we're stuck here together.
A friend of yours.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, you almost saw her leg off.
Two sides of the same coin when it comes to being a medic. Like you follow the Hippocratic.
Almost sawed her leg off. I don't know what that means.
It means you almost sawed her leg off. You almost cut it off.
In like,
Okay, remember the street? Remember the street where you first got in trouble?
very strange considering that the fact that despite me
Or wherever you were? I forget where it was.
for the most part,
0.
The only person I remember ever cutting a leg off was someone from like
Tried to.
Zone 4.
I'm funny on
It is
I'm
a
real
big
funny.
joke about that. Oh, it is the
Yeah.
single
It's
joke
like,
you can make
I
about
don't
that.
know. I have a feeling, but I don't want to say it. Oh fuck! Really again?
Are you telling me that you and Jin over in Zone 4 got into a fight?
No, it was one when we had to go in and help out some of the guys. You know, the whole like territory of like seeing who can take it. Where we first met the masked chick, the cannibal.
Right. You do remember at that time you weren't authorized to be in combat, and Jin wasn't even supposed to take you in for combat.
There was already combat. The chick was like murdering a bunch of our dudes. Like,
All right. In this case, you're not in trouble. Jin is. But yeah, whoever it was you attacked, it's her friend.
oh, Frank's girlfriend. Yeah.
Yeah, her. But thank you for letting me know about Zone 4.
You're welcome.
The other person's hand and duct tape them together, so. I mean, if you want, you can cut them.
All right. Were more Whisperers alive because you were there?
Yeah. Also, there was some, like, non-human people. Like, there was, like, a 8-foot-tall, like, red robo guy, calls himself, like, Meta Man. He punched me in the face because I was chasing after Maz. Yeah,
He
it was
punched
weird
you in the
there.
face?
Yeah, apparently he's neutral. Apparently he like protects people that don't want to attack and stuff.
All right. Keep doing your thing.
Okay.
But yeah, was she wearing tiger colors?
Maybe she was wearing the same sunglasses that Frank wears.
Verify that they're wearing tiger colors next time, just in case.
Yeah.
I have a machete coming out of my forehead as well.
Yes.
Oh, can I look at it? Can I?
That would be really cool, actually.
It would be really.
Dude, that
I
would
gave
be
you a
really
great
cool.
idea,
That would be
didn't I?
really cool. I could do that.
I gave you a real good idea, didn't I?
That's not bad. Who did it?
Yes, you did.
It wouldn't take much to get it on there.
Ah, we can talk about that somewhere else.
Oh, to get it up there, yeah.
I could probably get one of the mechis to like
Meeting room.
get onto the mask.
I was about to ask you. Is your mask actually up to it?
Oh, should I bring the briefcase?
Yeah. Yeah, if you have it. Wait, does she need to be here?
Is it a concert case?
cut through the
It better be a
plastic and-
concert case.
She? Yes, you should see that.
Queen!
There's a
Meeting room next.
Remember.
Alright, go to the meeting room.
Oh, right, I can't do that.
We'll be there soon. 5 minutes.
An interesting situation to try and
Come on.
Yeah,
do anything.
So let's. Oh, I can't scroll down with that hand, right? I'm sorry.
Alright, let's get that box.
On a single person. So if I get to take it down in 5
Is it just in the trunk?
which I'm not gonna happen,
Yep.
but
Alright.
It should fit. Well,
It should fit. Wait, did you size her up while you saw her last time?
yes, I did.
Alright, got it. You wanna
Oh,
carry
we
it?
should keep it close. She will not.
Okay, you
It's
can
a small
carry it.
case. It's not that heavy.
Yeah, but you're a guest here. I like to be hospitable. Just like you're hospitable to me and my people.
2, 1.
Alright, you can carry the case.
Oh no, it's so heavy. I'm
Alright,
sorry.
come on.
I
No,
can't carry
no,
it.
no, Cass,
Oh,
give it here.
no.
Cass,
No, oh,
give me.
Oh, it's so heavy. No, I'm
You're
not.
messing with
No,
me.
I can't
You're
carry it.
you're
It's
messing
so
with me.
heavy.
I'm
Yes, I
I'm
do.
gonna hold it from behind you. Do that. Come on.
You can hold whatever from behind me.
I mean, I know. By the way, quick question. You planning on staying here for tonight, or you need me to drive you back?
Whatever is more comfortable for you.
Comfortable for me? I can do whatever. Which do you think is more safe for you?
Whew. Well, driving at night must be suspicious at the meat rack, so probably I
Maybe.
should stay the night.
All right, come on then.
And it's way easier too. It's actually very easy for me to hide here.
All right,
Very much dark corners.
you can hide with
If there
us.
is a raid, which might not happen.
Might not. All right.
Whew.
So go ahead, put the box down. So, her spine. Remember how I was talking about Victor Strange before?
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah. That's what was installed. As well as that. We do what we can with it. What's best, but yeah. You all right? All right. So you said you had something else to talk with her about, or is that it?
No, just...
Just that? All right.
Wait, actually, how long are you a wrestler? I would like to know.
I haven't really kept track, to be fair.
All right. Was it since you were a kid, or?
I know I joined them before my brother. I think it was around 19.
So a little while. Yeah. Oh, by the way, how's the secretary search going?
Yeah, I need to talk to the people more. Who is 6?
6 is not here. Let's see. I'm trying to think if you've met her. She has two synthetic limbs like you do, her arms. She carries around a minigun. And she used to be medical. Also, she is a bit odd when it comes to her ideas and such. So you'd have to figure out a way to get along with her and to actually get her to do what you need her to do.
Yeah, it
But
doesn't sound promising.
I wouldn't recommend her. Plus, I don't think she's awake at that time on Saturdays or even Sundays. So, I mean, I can ask her, but I don't really think she's an option.
Do you think the Tigers would recognize some people more than others?
Yeah, very much so. In Maria's case, she has, well, the spine, so she would have to wear something that covers that. She has her tattoos and her burns. So, I mean, she could, but it would take a lot to disguise her, because she would be well known for those regards. Some people have not shown their face before, so that is a win. I believe Diego's one of those. You met him earlier.
I guess Queen.
Queen too, but we can ask her when she gets here. But I do need her for that on a separate mission. So, probably not Queen. Logan's not here. Ember's not here. Ember. Ember might be able to. Maybe Ember. She's one of my sneaky types.
Mm.
So you'd have to meet her at some point. Who else do we have? We have Drake. He could do it if he could show up. That's the big thing with him. I think he could do that. Not Jin. He's banned and he's known. Daggum, looking back over that picture, if we had Mavis here, I'd send her there in a heartbeat. I don't know how many disguises she made. She's actually a cosplayer.
Oh.
Like, making costumes and things is what she does as a hobby. She knows how to hide herself. She's the one on the right, up there. Who else do we have who I think could even remotely do that?
I mean,
technically,
disguises. I'm very good with makeup.
That would help. Pig's actually good at it. Pig's actually good at that too. Dog. He could probably do it. Although he is kind of a big man, he's hard to miss. Yeah. There's not much a disguise can hide from that. But there are things that we can do. There are definitely things that we can do. And I can help hide them as well. So basically, right now, she's trying to find a secretary so part of the deal that we made can happen easier and with less suspicion. Because in exchange for the brothels not paying any of the income they make to us, instead, they give us the information they receive on Tiger things. And having one of our whisperers there as a secretary makes that a lot less trackable.
Yeah.
And gives you the regular checkup if I do my job good.
I'm certain you'll do fine. Certainly fine than others I have. But that's another thing. Let's see. Where's Queen? It's been 5 minutes. My whispers are not timely. I've been noticing you've been keeping your hair down a lot. She did want to spar.
No, she wants to run from that.
Maybe.
My hair's always been done. I just changed the hairstyle.
It's always been like you had the 2 strands up front and it was all... Alright, one thing for you to know. You know she likes you if she picks you up.
Is that how you show affection?
You can't just say that whenever I almost offered to pick her up.
You could pick her up.
No.
Just if she pays for it.
What?
Anyways. Cassie here has something for you.
And what is that?
Trust me, you will love it.
I don't like the way you're saying that. What is it?
Go ahead, open it.
Open it.
What is this?
Yes, it should fit. What does it look like?
It should fit. I don't know, I'm asking you. What is it?
Remember how I said how Cassie was going to help you find your outfit?
Hey, Foot. I just wanted to ask
Sorry, I can't hear you
when
properly.
you
Loud
were
in my
wanting to
ear.
open the Pips lobby, and if you are going to the Pips lobby.
I will not be going to the Pips lobby. That is H5000.
Fuck.
Drag him down to a thing.
I did.
Oh.
But I might need you in Pips lobby or something.
All right, I'm in a
I
scene.
didn't quite hear what you said.
Understand?
Sorry, I had voices talking in my head. What was happening? What? Bunny outfit.
Funny outfit.
Yes. What do you mean it should fit me? How would you even know my measurements?
Don't ask me.
I'm not asking you, I'm asking her. You're telling
Oh
me
my
that I
goodness.
have the ability to... I don't like that.
Wait, can you actually measure people with your eyes? That's brilliant. Do you know how useful that is?
The cord of your eyes?
One at a time.
Can she record of her eyes? Can you do that?
Well, yes, I can. Doesn't mean I always do it. I do it if I do calls, if I hear music, if I... Just a second.
Could you please delete the image?
Done.
And this is what the meeting was for? This?
Yeah, I mean, you should actually see if it fits and everything.
What do you mean, see if it fits and everything? I'm not doing it here.
You have a dorm. I didn't ask you to do it in front of me. I just said make sure it fits. You can do it on your own.
Fine. I'm not doing it now.
I'll let you know. But yeah, if you want to go back to sparring, you can. That's what this is about, so you don't need to worry about it as much.
You say not to worry about it.
Yeah. Because now you can focus on what you're going to do over there.
And so what is this for again? I thought it was for the... It's for the spying stuff, right?
It's for the casino infiltration.
Okay, what do I need to do? I mean, just saying that I'm meant to be there as a spy gathering information is a bit vague.
All right. You forgot what it was about then. What we're doing there is we're doing a heist. Information's good.
No,
Information's good, yes. But the main purpose there is to yoink a whole deal of the casino's money, and then we'll use it to fund our own. It'll be a way for us to make money.
Are we doing like a transaction while at the casino? Are we just robbing the place?
We'll pretty much be robbing the place, yeah. Basically, with that, you and whoever else goes with you will be employees there. Employees have keys. They have access to various areas, including where finances are kept.
They're not going to just give that kind of permission to someone who's a new recruit a week before.
Why do you think we're giving multiple people this option?
That doesn't change the fact that you won't just be recruiting people in just a week there. You need to be there for at least a month.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
How long do you expect this to go on for?
A month.
One more.
I will say, I will tell you.
A month or more.
Yeah, but afterwards you don't have to. And as part of a conversation I had with Jackie the other day.
Jackie, as in
the Jackie, you know, yeah, our Jackie. She will make sure Toku never sees you in it.
Well, not like Toku will go to a tiger place anyway, because he fucking hates them.
Well, then there you go.
True.
Yeah, but what if there's someone there who takes a picture and it gets out?
Did you forget the part about where we'd dye your hair and give you colored contacts and various things?
You know, I'm a bit...
I know. You're paranoid about your image getting out. There are things we can do to make you not look like you. And it's quite easy.
If it was that easy, I wouldn't be here to begin with.
Well, first off... Oh, another person for you to meet.
Knocking at the door.
Come in. Johnson.
Are you busy currently?
I mean...
Question in the face of it.
Come here. Meet Cassie.
Hello.
Did I ever talk to you about the casino operation and other things?
Not in detail, no.
All right. Well, she's going to be one of those people helping us as well as intel. Yep, she works at the meat rack.
That I knew.
But yeah. Cassie, this is Johnson.
Nice to meet you, Johnson.
He's a smart pickle.
And you as well. Well, if I'm interrupting, I'll get out of the way, but I did want to talk to you later about things.
Yep. That'll be fine. I'll talk to you in a bit.
Righto.
Wait, did you replace that shotgun? Never mind. I think he replaced that shotgun. But there are ways. Dye your hair, put in colored contacts, and you change the way you do your makeup. All that in combination will actually make you look like a completely different person.
Do I need to change my voice as well?
No, you shouldn't have to. How many tigers have you spoken to?
I've already been to the casino once as Banshee. I don't know how good they are at tracking voices.
Considering it's going through a mask, probably pretty bad.
I mean, I don't have a change on this mask. It's just muffled, that's all.
Well...
Yeah, but if it's muffled, that means the quality is lower, and that means they have less notable traits to pick up on.
Well, maybe start practicing a bit.
Fine, yeah. I'll do that, yes.
What are you two doing?
You see that our hands are duct taped together.
All right, so keep going.
It's going to be difficult to undo pollution damage. I don't speak like this because I want to.
All right. Something I want you to do then. Something that helps you with changing your voice and the like. If you can, find green apples, eat those. Otherwise, tea with a bit of honey.
Tea, yeah. Honey, lemon tea.
Is this a whisper joke? Green apples?
No.
Green apples are really good for you.
They are. If you can't find that tea,
Actually, my favorite apple.
if you can't find that tea with honey in it,
Any green apples? Organic? 'Cause, I mean, mass-produced stuff tends to be
as long as it's sour.
sour.
The reason why is because it has things. It has that sort of apple has things in it that keep your vocal cords relaxed as you talk.
Oh, I thought you just wanted like something sour. If you want something sour, I have like sour candy.
No, it's specifically the apple.
You want sour candy anyways?
We can turn around so you can be facing him.
Sure, I'm like...
Okay. Hold on, I need to reach into my jacket. Give me a second. Okay. There you go. Yeah, have some more heads. Catch.
Okay, I think that's a bit too sour. I don't mind slightly sour stuff, but this is really sour.
Fine. Sour Patch Kids. Catch. If you say that's sour, even sour, I'm gonna be very cross with you because I don't think I can go any lower than that.
If you need, I can give you tips. If you need, I can give you tips on changing your voice. Aside from that.
Oh, I'm actually intrigued. Give me some tips too.
All right. Well, first you gotta learn how to relax your throat. Can you do that?
Honestly, maybe. I don't know. I haven't tried.
I imagine
so.
Cassandra could probably teach me a few things about that.
About loosening your throat? I mean, she could. You want her to teach you?
Why'd I cough?
It was a spiteful joke. Never mind.
Oh my goodness, you do have a sense of humor.
Toku is right? I hate when I have to admit Toku's right.
And it was a joke.
Oh my goodness. Either way, if you need tips or hints on how to do that, I can provide them because I've done it many times. As an example, this is the voice I use for Daniel.
Who the fuck is Daniel? I know.
Old alias I used to go by. He was a researcher in Marlow City.
Oh, joys.
Oh, that was a great day, especially when I got taken to that mental institution and almost got experimented on. Yeah, it was a great day. But yeah, that's one example.
You probably shouldn't.
I'll share the tale
To be
one day.
honest, the voice will not help her much. She doesn't act like a casino girl.
What do you mean act? I need to act as well?
If you're gonna be working there, yeah.
Have you ever done a spy job? Of course, you need to.
I don't tend to do spying. I tend to do stealth, not being seen.
Send me in. I'm a good spy.
Well, now you're gonna be hidden in plain sight.
Great, perfect. I love hiding in plain sight.
Immediately.
You know, the perfect thing about this, Queen, is that there's all different kinds. Okay? So you're stern, cold. I think you actually might get some tips from people from that.
I don't know. I don't like that. People tip for that. People.
Yeah.
want that.
Yeah, they do. Some people actually intentionally want you to be rude at them. I'm not kidding.
It's very weird. Don't question it. If you question it, then I have to be here to listen to it.
You're saying this? You're not actually going there and taking part in it.
Maria, have you ever worked at one of those places? I believe they're called maid cafes. Have you worked as a bunny girl at a casino or anywhere else? Cocktail waitress? Yeah.
Maid cafes? That's like a 400 plus year tradition. Why would people even want maids in this day and age?
To be fair,
Zafira.
for a week.
Sophia.
It was only for a week.
Really
This is
weird.
the
People,
one
I don't even
from
think that's
my-
a
that
Safira
I
thing.
have tattooed on
I
my
actually don't think
leg.
it's fair. It's like
Made
how
me do
I
it.
have a tendency
Sorry,
to
I-
cosplay Gundams
Ah.
on weekends.
I'm
Well, I
missing
guess
stuff.
two exact
What?
mobile suits.
What?
She used to work at one for a week.
I do cosplay. Mobile suit.
Why? Wait.
Okay.
How? This- Sorry, that's.
Yeah, I
that's
just wanted to be
rude.
like a mech.
I can imagine it.
Hold on. There's actually
I
one
can.
specific motherfucker I would love to piss off
You
just by
can.
speaking about
You're
it.
dating her. Of course you can.
Yeah. She's got the looks for it.
Okay. But I was thinking,
Did customers ask you to pick them up as well?
have you heard of this thing called Kamen Rider?
I'm pretty sure they did.
That was before I started doing that.
Well, that was
but
before you
so
started
did,
doing that. Oh
'cause
my
of how
goodness.
strong I was.
Yeah, see, that was her type when she worked there. She was the strong maid.
I can make guesses on the person you want to piss
So
off
she
now.
had lots of girls flocking to her by the sounds of it.
Yeah.
I tried
Thank you. I'm
being
glad you're an
cold,
understander.
but it was hard for me.
Mm-hmm.
But they liked it, and I don't know why, even though it was not my thing.
I'm sure James has a few tips he can teach you about it too. How much anime have you watched again?
Oh, so much. Do you know I cosplay mobile suits on weekends?
Stuff of
Nice.
I've ever asked Cassandra how to behave and ask James.
Cassandra, could we
Well, the
actually...
Casino's not a brothel, so you don't need to worry about it.
Actually, still, could we still book a day where you come back and we go over that sort of thing?
I would love to.
All right. We'll also see who else wants to get involved, so we'll get them in that too.
I know you think I'm pretty useless when it comes to things like these, but I am a pretty good judge of character. Sometimes. And being a good judge of character means I know how to make a character.
Okay then,
Or look
Mr.
into
Judge
one.
of Character. What do you think is the success chance of me actually not being found out while doing this?
It depends. What kind of character do you want to be? As long as you can play the character, you're fine.
I'll tell you what, let's go through the bit of training first before we decide on that. And then we'll see what we can do that feels actually natural for her. Because I don't want her to get... Listen, I don't...
Yeah. As natural as you could get.
Yeah.
It's much easier to get into a character that's close to home and as far off and spunky as possible. Because think about it this way, right? Wouldn't it be so jarring if I went perfect?
This is what I deal with on the daily.
I hate speaking.
You have to deal with it.
God, stop
I'm
speaking
sorry
to
for being
me.
difficult right now.
Well, yes.
Oh my goodness. Queen, if only you knew some of the things I had to do on my spy jobs in order to go in and assassinate somebody.
Good for you, I applaud it, but I never did anything like that.
Well,
That's great and all, but
congratulations.
Again, I'm not.
Don't worry, we'll train you up, make sure you're ready for it. Reminder, you're the best one for this. And there's gonna be people supporting you.
I'm the best one for this.
Yes.
Okay, as much as we like to joke about it, that there might be people better than you, let's be real for a quick second. Name a whisper that you could trust to handle the job.
That hasn't been seen by tigers.
That also haven't been seen by tigers.
Their face.
Does she classify as a tiger?
She's not a tiger, she's here. And I'm gonna have her go through the rite of passage here soon.
I hear voices behind me. Is something going on?
Okay,
There are people outside.
Let me go handle that.
All right, so sometimes people talk down at the Golden Throne, and we can hear it in here. Because reasons. It drives me mad.
Well, I know where to stand when I'm just monologuing to myself just to deliberately agitate you.
Mm-hmm. Anyways, what other whispers can you name who fill that role?
I don't have very high opinions of any whisperers here besides Six and James. But Six is
Wow.
not available and she's...
I'm hurt.
You were with the Fallen for the longest time.
So? Anyways, that's getting off topic. I've got a few people that I can trust to help you with it, but they could not lead the operation. The reasons why you are good for this, do you remember them?
Because they haven't seen my face.
That's reason one.
Because I'm trustworthy.
That actually wasn't one of the reasons, but yeah. The other main reason,
Then I don't.
reason number 2, you have experience with stealth. Reason number 3, if something does go down, you're combat proficient and can handle yourself.
True.
I have
In order to
experience
escape.
with Stealth, yes, but spying is different from stealth.
And this is why we're going to teach you.
Two sides of the same coin. Do we have coins? Do we have?
Would you just practice in a secluded spot? Where
Yeah.
no one else can
We have, like,
see?
coins?
Yeah.
No pictures, no recordings.
There won't be pictures. I promise.
And if anyone mentions it, I have the right to beat them to a bloody pulp.
Denied.
Oh, for sure. Please, God.
No.
Then
No.
I-
Yes.
Carry ancient currency on me anymore.
No, we can't do that.
I'm not a bloody pulp. I get to beat them up. Oh,
We can't do that.
why am I not?
Because of how many operations that we need people for.
Oh shit, you're right. Okay.
Well, maybe they just need to
when
not
the
say
operations
anything
open?
and shut the fuck up. But
All right, Queen, here's the thing. If anybody makes fun of or laughs at you, if they see you in that outfit, you have full right to beat them to a pulp.
Don't make my job too hard.
But that's
please make my
if
job hard.
they laugh. Otherwise, you know,
snarky comments.
yeah,
Okay, I'll settle for tasing them.
absolutely. If you have your taser on you, go ahead and do it.
Do we have anybody with
That would
heart
actually be very.
conditions?
Huh?
Do we have anybody with heart conditions?
Oh, great.
Me, with all the stress put on me from these people.
Sean, want to know something? I'm actually.
I
Not
don't
that
actually.
red.
Shame.
All this glorious red hair. It's all because of stress.
Sweetheart, do you want
Yeah.
to try it?
That doesn't make any sense, but sure.
Do I want to try it on? Do I have to wait till it
That's true.
fuse?
You do kind of have to see if it fits.
Well,
They're gonna do it regardless.
Yeah.
I can't let go.
James, I'm giving you an order.
no. I mean, not here, but
I need you
Okay,
to run out to the
I'm letting go.
balcony and jump down to the
check all
tarps.
things,
All right, let's go.
take a look around, measure.
We'll do it in the.
I'll go
we'll do
make
it in
sure
the
they're
office
okay.
then.
Yeah.
Right.
The office is a bit more secluded, and that door can at least be locked.
All right.
I'll actually go up there and make sure no one goes in. I'll be right there by the plane.
Sure.
Yeah.
Can't believe I'm fucking doing this.
You're gonna look good. Wolf Tier, why are you bummed? Oh no! Aw, heck, man. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm guessing you already tried unplugging it and plugging back in and such. Okay. Go ahead and check. Go ahead and check the check forums and such. There might also be a factory reset button on it. Another thing is that you technically don't need both base stations to RP. If you recall, Bird, he RP'd for a long time on one base station. So you can actually get one base station to work. You just gotta, you know, make sure everything is seen by the one. So often you're gonna be facing one direction just doing this. Right now I'm making it so nobody can go into my office. But yeah, I do need to talk to you soon. You can go ahead, come up and talk with me now.
Okay. Yeah, it's just a question.
All right. What's the question?
I have ideas
Ooh.
for it.
All right.
I want to get your stamp of approval before I do it.
All right. What's that?
Okay, if I inhale half of Maz's gas, I will have people on standby in case something goes wrong.
We already have.
Your approval before I do this.
Have you already done a chemical analysis of it?
I have done a chemical analysis on it. I don't have the specific chemicals. Hold on. Let me pull it up. What I have.
Alright, come on, we gotta go up the stairs now.
It is entirely all I know is that it's entirely different chemicals than the fear toxins in the tunnels.
All right. So you don't know specifics yet?
I don't know specifics, but it's an entirely different branch than the tunnels ones.
That's what I was fearing. That it might be an entirely different strain. That's why
All right.
taking the deal with Maz isn't optimal. If it's a
Nah,
different
it's
strain,
not.
can't, you know.
I will have people for medical on standby. Probably James if he wants to do it, and someone if I go crazy to subdue me.
Don't need that because we need to record everything. When this happens, instead of that, I want you to be strapped down to a bed or in a chair.
Do you have chains?
Will do.
Yeah, we do have straps for that. We used them on Sonia the other day. All right. So when you do that, make sure that the people in, I want medical surrounding you, that you're in a chair or on a bed when it happens. And then I want yourself, if you're cognizant, as well as all of medical there, to take notes on what happens, okay?
Yep.
All right.
In that case, I should also mention, Gus is also taking a similar drug. To see if they can counteract the fear. It's stupid.
Yeah, he talked to me about that one. I just need to make it. If you want to help, James.
Maybe.
It should help
So
him
what?
With the fire.
What he's intending to try and do is basically you don't got a guts. Well, actually, I could block it with my metal. Jokes on you. Wait, no, that would have cut through my arm. I forgot about that. You kind of have very good metal cutting properties, that thing.
Yeah, I do. When are you two gonna stop
I
shaking
forget.
each other's hands?
Good question. So, anyways, Gus, he wants to. Ow, ow. Okay, no, we'll just back up. We'll just back away. Back away. Okay, so.
Do you have any other
Gus
questions?
wants to,
Sean, someone's
sorry,
looking for you outside.
Someone's looking for me.
Someone called Yuna.
Yuna.
Have Yuna come up here. And she can't go into the office.
Anyways, Gus wants to try a drug that basically inhibits his fear factor. Which is, quite frankly, very stupid.
Denied. He'll go through training for it. Stay here for a second.
That's what I'm saying. And there goes Sean. When I wanted.
I'm not inside. I'm knocking at the door. I'm not inside. I'm knocking at the door. Do not come outside.
No.
Yuna's here.
Let me just slow down the handshaking process.
No, it's fine.
Yeah. Okay.
Whoa!
Wait, hold on. I know exactly.
You know, all I gotta do is just lift one leg. Hold on, I'll roll for you. Natural one.
Oh. Goodbye.
It's a good thing you had a James pillow.
My leg.
Yuna, what do you need?
Ow.
Yeah, that's my name.
I'm gonna pull you up.
Business. It's about someone called Granger.
What about Granger?
You know their name.
Yeah, I know Granger.
I'll get my chance.
And I know he apparently made those little robot things that attacked us. He has a flamethrower on his arm. He has a whip chain that he very much tried to take my sword away from me from, and he's ineffective. He has a metal head, which I punched several times. Although I must say, he's not actually that good in a close quarters combat.
Why? Did he have like some stupid weapon like a flail or something?
Yeah, he did.
No, just a flamethrower.
Oh.
He has a flamethrower and a flail with a really long chain.
Yeah, it sounds like a mid-range combatant. Getting close. Fuck his ass. Oh, well. That's a weird statement to say, isn't it? Stab him.
Do you have anything else you need to do here?
Well, I was gonna talk to you about leadership stuff, but it just kept on happening.
Yeah. Anyways, what about Granger?
I need to face him.
I want to know everything that you know about him.
You're not killing him.
Anything you're willing
Denied.
to give up.
No.
It's not Granger I'm after.
Who are you after?
His crew.
You're after his crew.
His captain.
Now that I can give you.
Captain Burner.
Captain who?
Captain Burner.
Don't know him.
No, my own words.
Don't know them. But Granger, I have a plan for Granger. So you're not gonna kill him. But whoever this Burner is, yeah, feel free to go after them. I don't know much of anything. If you want to, I can see about one of my informants and see if they know.
I have no intentions of killing Granger. I needed him for information of finding his other crewmates. But he saw fit to use me as leverage.
Can I bar you in PC comms 1?
When I'm not busy, he ran away. Alright. If I get information on him, I'll share it. Alright? But right now, I have none.
Do you know who his crew works for?
No, I don't.
What they do.
The only thing I know is that he used to be a pirate crew of Granger. And then because most of his team died, he moved off and became one of the Tigers. And most of his crew nowadays are little mechanoids he builds that have saws for hands. Or at least that's one kind of them.
Part of
Guns for
a crew
hands.
by the name of Corsair. They work heavily with corporations.
Mm-hmm.
They test
Showed up
weapons for
at the
corporations.
convoy.
live.
That's interesting.
What?
A little robot with saws for hands showed up attacking our convoy.
He's a lot at his disposal.
Mhm.
And his captain is becoming more and more of a problem around Severa. So
All right. Like I said, if I
you
get
know
any...
where he resides.
Oh, I don't know who are we talking about? Are we talking about Granger or are we talking about Burner?
Granger.
No, I don't know where he resides. No, I don't.
We know very little information, you know.
Our information
Would you like to help me with gathering information? Because I can tell you right now, I would like Granger to be a whisperer at some point.
Will you pay me?
He has a fucking flamethrower.
Will I pay you? What's your rate?
Because you're an old
I have
friend,
gummy bears.
Make it 100,000.
Only 100,000? That's for information?
Yeah.
Maybe when I get 100,000. You know, I have a question. Come over here.
Wait, let me sweeten the deal. Here, catch this. I have gummy bears.
No, you don't say anything. No. He has sour candies. Come here. All right, I have an extremely important question for you. Have the Tigers ever seen your face?
You are free. Can you please join me in NPC comms 1?
Sorry, I couldn't hear you.
Have the Tigers ever seen your face?
No, I don't think so. I always wear a mask.
I might have a spy job for you. A very important one.
Oh, God, Sean.
If you're not lucky, you're gonna.
Sean, you have to say the full thing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, explain.
I don't agree to this.
It's part of a casino heist.
I don't agree to this.
That sounds like a lot of money.
Yeah, it would be. So you know that 100,000 you were talking about? What it would take is some infiltration. And I know you're good at infiltration. The only thing is that casinos have a high turnover rate, and employees can get in very easily through specific methods. Of which, I already have a couple members going there as one thing, eventually. And there are other positions open, but basically I need some people to infiltrate as bunny girls. Because they're employees, they have access. And because no. You know. Think about this. Because you haven't shown your face, it would work. All right? You'd be able to get in there and do the job and find the information you need without being known.
We're trying to get Spice into a bunny.
Also, we might be trying to get Spice into a bunny suit. Just because.
Right.
But
Okay, spy.
that is part of the plan. And, well, it'd be very easy to get your 100,000 or 200,000 in this case, in case you don't like wearing those sorts of things.
Yeah. What am I saying?
But I would really... You've gone worse. But I would very much like to have a trained assassin on this job as well.
Yeah. Understandable.
You know, a sniper's not gonna do too well in a small
It's not even
casino.
Yuna, I've heard from many, many whisperers you're far better with a spear than you am the sniper rifle.
Let's not talk about my reputation.
That's actually very proven to be true. She has thrown a spear far better than she has shot someone.
Actually, I've missed every throw with my spear as well.
Why'd you admit that?
I'm not.
Yeah, not.
I just don't have very
All
good
right, so
luck.
other things that are in casinos that you'd be very proficient with? Pool cues.
Your worst nightmare.
It's a spear.
I'm hoping it's a nightmare.
So, you down for this job?
And nothing's happening.
Okay, what information are we looking for?
We're looking to steal most of their money. As well as any other information you can get, because it's one of Ricci's places.
Not having dignity.
Do you want me to rob a casino and you're only gonna give me 200,000? That's... And you're gonna make me wear a bunny suit? Come on, John.
I can hear you smiling as you talk.
That's a lot of money.
Uh-huh, but you've also said you wore worse here at the Hollow.
She actually has one worse. It's
You want me to rob a casino and look at all that money and not want to take it?
You're gonna have a team there.
No, you know how I work with teams, Sean.
Yeah, I
just got
do
killed last
actually.
time for
You don't work with teams. Anyways, you need to on this. But I'll tell you what. You think it over, and I want you to think of a price point that you think would be fair. Unless you already have one right now, and we can come to a deal. How about that?
How about we make it 500,000 if they have a lot of money, and if they don't, we'll chalk it down to 100 to 200,000.
300,000.
Okay.
If you guys want to join us, just
Sure.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, done.
Yeah.
If you would like, please go and talk to Miss Cassie over here, and she can get you measured and get a suit for you.
Are you really going to sell your dignity for money?
500,000 is 500,000.
I did that a long time ago.
You did that a long time ago.
Sorry, what do you
Your
need?
dignity as a woman?
I was doing a lot of things.
Yeah. So anyways,
Justice.
can I actually
Just
have
a
a proper
suit.
discussion with you now,
She got the point.
John?
Maybe. It depends on what happens up in NPC Comms 1.
Huh? What's going on? Well,
I don't know, but I've been being bothered about this entire time. I have no idea what's happening inside my ears. Anyways.
Hold on. I'm taking a look right now. Okay.
Kitty?
Thank you. You have mine.
Is she going to wear contacts as well? She has very striking red eyes. Not to mention the white hair. Can
Yep.
I get it away? She would do,
Hello?
Yep, she can.
You're muted.
We'll get her made up too. Yeah, what you need?
Text from Tom.
Okay.
Hey, welcome to the club.
Me and Willow are getting out.
Not even in the
We want to
club.
come visit.
I don't know. We don't have a club.
All right, you know where we are. Just coming through the front door.
Alright.
Yep, see you soon.
You're buying my drinks for tonight, Sean.
Okay.
Wow, that was a great attempt. Good attempt, actually. So, anyways.
All right, now what do you need to talk to me about?
What the fuck's happening this Friday?
This Friday? Well, depending on how, the other Whisperers tell me about their reports, we're probably going to be deploying little stealth units inside the manholes going into the tunnels and deploying traps behind enemy lines. So when Tigers patrol, they're walking around comfortably and they walk straight into the traps because they've walked through the area before. And nothing should have changed, but it will have.
So in that case, we should probably have people look into Bucky. It'd be so down there, and
That's part of what that whole process is. Yes, Queen.
we need to look into Sims, Davy's Sims, the Davy
Can
Boy
I
Sims.
put
David
this
Sim.
somewhere in your office where no one will see it?
Yeah. Actually, do you want me to put it in the office? I can put it in the office.
No, I'll put it in the office.
I need to know where it goes in my office. Give me a second. Follow me.
How long do you want to continue this?
Well, you know, Cassandra, I think you should be thinking about another thing right here. You should be very impressed at the strength of their right arms. What? All right, so we have a couple places we could put it. One, I think, under this chair.
Yeah, no one would. Yeah. Swear to fucking Christ if people find it.
People won't. You're actually the only person who puts things in here.
Am I?
Listen, the only person you want to keep that information from spreading around it, and the only person you need to watch is James. That's the only person.
I can't believe you just recruited Una for this.
I did?
And why?
Why? Because.
I don't want her to see me in that outfit. If Figment ever heard of this, she would have a...
If Figment ever heard of this, she would say you're adapting to your environment and doing what the job needed to get it done.
Yeah, I'll get to say what I need to do. Sean.
All right. The next thing you were telling me.
Davy's Sims. Did we get info on that? Any of those timelines?
I don't know. Aside from he slows down a lot when he's not taking them, and
yeah,
I remember something being told to me in this room about how we think it's adrenaline and how somehow he's just constantly pumping it into himself. Which is why I gave Dog the task, and other Whispers the task, of finding out how he gets his supply and cutting it off.
Yeah, that's what I was suggesting. That what might be due by day.
Mm-hmm.
Sean, we got some people at the front door. Do you recognize them?
Is it Willow and Tom?
Turn around. I'll take a look.
It's Willow and Tom.
Willow and Tom.
They came to visit.
They came to visit. You?
They came to just visit. Do you need to hide?
I'm not sure about Willow.
Corner.
What do you mean you're not sure about Willow?
Corner, yeah.
Really, corner?
Kind of dusty in here, I can tell.
Yeah.
So amazing.
God damn.
Do you know how up at arms the people were in there? Like, we see people. We see people. We don't recognize them. Who are they? It's Tom and Willow. What are you afraid of? Dear goodness. How you doing?
I haven't changed my outfit since the last time. How the hell?
Do you wash
so many
it?
new people. Yes, it's washed.
Do you have different outfits?
When I'm at home.
Better have different outfits.
Oh my goodness.
This
is his
my combat
outside
gear.
of home outfit.
Yeah.
I don't walk around Superior without armor.
Smells like moonshine.
Oh shit.
Surprised.
Mm-hmm.
I still have flashes in the jacket.
Oh my goodness, don't do it. No. Actually, is that still stronger than what the meat rack produces?
Yep.
You and I are going to make a deal
Holy
here.
shit can't hold a candle to mine.
You and I are going to make a business deal here, Tom.
Oh boy.
So I've got an individual that I'm trying to recruit who loves alcohol, and the stronger the better. So, if you would, I would like to get a supply of your special moonshine to give to said person over time. That way I can persuade her better to join. You get money. How much is in a case of yours?
Basic case is about 20 bottles.
Perfect. I'll take a singular case, then I'll contact you more on that if I need more.
Understood.
But yeah, good things. How's the kid?
She's fine.
She's fine. She being a terror, running around,
Yeah.
talking about Pokemon.
No, she's still small. She's only 2 weeks old.
Yeah, well, this is a fear. I wouldn't be surprised about many things.
Hey, she did take off with my truck keys.
Listen, 3 weeks old and she's already hacking computers.
Oh, you know,
I believe it.
I do live with someone that wants to teach her tech, so I wouldn't be surprised.
Oh my goodness, why? Why? No, don't.
Yeah,
Actually
I know.
do. Maybe.
That's what I
Think about
said.
it. Think about it. Actually, no. See what the kid is most interested in. And then facilitate that.
Yeah.
Because
She's
you
gonna be
know.
a mix of both me and Shane, so I don't know what the fuck's gonna happen.
She is going to be stealth medical. Yep. So here's what'll happen. She'll walk up behind somebody and she'll just have a blade so sharp, she'll take off their arm without them even feeling it.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? Yeah, I could see that.
Mm-hmm. And because you have that medical knowledge, she would actually make a really good assassin, because she would then have that. She'd know exactly where to target for various things. And yeah, she'd do good at that. That's if you want to even let her do that sort of thing. I would advise her not getting into violence and the jazz, because, you know, wishing the best for our kids. Yeah.
I'd rather not, especially at a young age. I want her to go to school first. Well, she is actually supposed to be getting enrolled in the school that's being built. Amon wants to.
She's supposed to be enrolled at the one that's being built over there by the one the ballroom funded?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
All right. Good.
Oh yeah, I won a car in an auction at the meat rack, so some of my money's going towards it now.
Wait, you won the car?
Yeah, I won a car. A very expensive car too.
Yeah, Sarah
Very
actually
last one.
Sarah tried to get me to get that, but I didn't have enough money to actually go and make bids on anything. So instead, she's giving me a discount on a custom order vehicle later on.
Damn.
It's almost like I have sway.
Yeah.
I have the car now, and it's now in the garage.
And it's now in the garage. Wait, no. Tom, say this again. What do you have again?
A very, very memorized a Bugatti.
You're a truck man. You don't have cars. Are you literally going to be seen? Are you going to be seen driving around the Waterfront District and District 0 in a car? You wear a cowboy hat for crying out loud. If you drive around in a car, you're going to be seen as a little sassy boy.
He never got to see the Ridge Runner.
It had better be an off-road vehicle.
It's an old '69 Dodge Charger with hella designed for off-road.
You know how much of that? You know how much of that made sense to me? None of it.
I could probably drive.
Where did Queen go?
Awesome.
Wait, turn around.
Somewhere down there. I think she was really tired today, so she's either in the gym or one of the dorms.
I need to know if he's gonna pay for drinks.
If you want to find her, you got to be quick. But yeah.
My dear God, I have an important question for you.
Are you still shaking hands?
Yes. Are you gonna go to the boy? Because if so, can you pay for our drinks?
I really, really, really don't want to. It's almost like the other few days I've been driving for the past 30 some hours. And I'm really tired.
So, here's what you're gonna do. You're gonna hand me credits.
Do you not have credits?
I need compensation because I'm not paying for every person that.
All right, James. Second in command. He hands you his own cred stick.
Okay, so I'm gonna hand this back, and I'm gonna get into a vehicle, and I'm going to drive off into. So you have this one chance to like. Let
So
go.
James, here's the thing. I can track where all that's being spent and what it is spent on.
Oh, trust me, I'm not going to be spending it wastefully. If anything, the fact that you just mentioned second in command makes me want to just like stare at it, hand it back to you, and drive off into like a.
You're the one you're the one who gave yourself that title.
What the fuck? No. What have I done to myself? I fucked myself.
You did?
Jesus fucking Christ.
Oh, he looks like he's having fun.
Yeah. What?
They're just shaking hands.
They've been doing that the entire day. I don't know why. He's actually in a relationship now with one of the leaders named Sonia. But yeah.
Oh.
Sean, you get a text from another.
Yeah, good for him.
1 second. Oh my goodness, what do you need?
Check your DM.
Oh my goodness, you have a DM. What?
Drive that car here just to spite him because of what he said.
How much of a report were you
It has begun. Enjoy.
No question. Can it happen on another day? I'm still extremely tired.
Yep.
All right, we'll do it on another day. We'll schedule something.
Indeed.
What did they
Thank you, sir.
I'm still waiting for a report from Amon, but Amon's been too busy to give me a report.
It happens.
I'll go over all that when we get there.
All right, give me 1 second. I need to go upstairs and check on something. I think I got a message on my terminal, so I'll be right back, all right?
Okay.
You still here? This is why I don't like cloaking. Oh my. There you are. Okay. Just making sure and making sure you're not bored and such. Yeah. If you need to, you can sleep in the thing upstairs. And, yeah. Marie and I will join you later.
Sure.
All right. Yeah. But yeah, thanks for coming by. And if you need anything, well, you have my number. Just call me. And now you have 2 ladies in bunny suits.
Yeah.
By the
I'm
way,
gonna
how
need
much
to
did how
punch
much did it
into
cost?
Raven. Queen. Oh, let me think. I haven't thought about that.
Did you make it or did you buy it?
Well, I bought the standard one and I measured it so it looks better.
So you're a tailor.
I can tailor easy stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Which in that case, it's I needed to tailor myself. Tailor.
Yeah, yeah. You're proficient at tailing. I see.
I think for both 300 credits, and that's it.
Easy. There'll be more in the future,
'Cause
too.
I don't know the economy of suits.
The economy of suits?
That would be a,
a
question for Mr. McKay.
No, that's actually a question
should
for
know.
me, because my dad works in a suit store. He owns it.
Oh.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah.
Oh, you should have done it.
I should have done... I should have. But I think you did a fine job from what I didn't see. But yeah, if you need to go to bed, just right up there in the corner. And,
I
yeah.
definitely do.
All right. Yeah, we'll join you soon. And we'll talk
and
about...
Maria, interesting.
Well, yeah, it's... What, you think I'm going to give you one of the other beds?
Oh, Jesus.
I see.
I would love to stay longer, but it is,
You should really go to sleep as fast as you can. You're sort of doing the human pretending to be a devil yoga here.
Oh, God.
RP goes to bed in Sean's office. Got it.
Yes.
You take care, Cassandra. I'll see you soon. You can figure it out, I'm sure. Oh, you're actually walking.
See you later.
I'll be as fast as I can.
This is not gonna be awkward, right?
No, you needed a place to sleep. If anything, I'll sleep on the chair if I need to.
Yes, I would like to cuddle with Maria.
All right.
Take her with me.
I don't know about that.
Don't.
But you can cuddle with her. I don't have a problem with that. All right. I'll see you soon.
Don't get more injured. Oh.
Well, it's me we're talking about.
Oh, yeah. I forgot that.
Yeah. However, I am very good at staying alive, so there's that.
Oh, and make sure that Queen calls me.
Queen needs to call you?
Or someone else teaches her the...
Oh, you're gonna be here. That's part of what we're gonna. That's part of what we're gonna schedule, because I'm gonna be there too.
All right.
All right. See you soon.
Good night.
Good night.
I think whenever we go
It was a long message.
Is everything alright?
No, it's actually never all right. Let's see. What does my map say? What does my map say? Let's see. We have tigers spreading territory into various places that are causing issues for us. We have a few places that are influencing others. We have constant fights around the district. Yeah. And I have to make sure that they're all...
worse than before.
Even worse than before, because before it was just the Whispers fighting tigers for various things. Now, though, it's actually the tigers trying to come and take over the dang territory.
Oh, gee, that sounds great.
Yeah, so we're actually doing turf wars. As opposed to, oh my goodness, they have various chemicals that we need to find it. Actually, they're still doing that. Dang it!
That sounds even better.
Yeah, it's I'm.
like you're
Thank
having
you
a
for being
grand old time.
sarcastic. I'm having a grand old time.
Trust me, I understand the whole leadership shit now because now I'm in charge of a fucking guild.
Fun. Absolutely fun.
Because of Shane there, and I had to handle all that shit.
If you ever do find out, let me know who killed him.
I have recordings.
They said a name. Amon
Who he
did.
got in a fight.
I think.
I've been
You have
told they're
my
pretty sure they
number.
know who did it, and there's caught
You have my number.
recording on Shane's.
You can text me.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, aside from that, wait, I didn't make her do the thing. All right, I'll make her do it later. It's fine. We had a visitor earlier that I forgot to have do a thing, but yeah. Oh well. I'll find him later. Yeah, anything else you guys needed here? I think most people are looking to go to a bar. Remember old Pips?
Oh, Pips.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they're looking to go there.
It's been a long time since I've been there.
Mhm.
Loud music, shitty alcohol.
Oh,
What a
never
grand
mind. I'm not
place.
gonna say anything about that. I guess I'm not in the
curious
life
now.
anymore, so I guess I can say it. Okay, so you remember Sammy, correct? There was a time
Yes, I
where
remember
I didn't
Sammy.
tell anybody that I went to go see Sammy multiple times. I didn't tell anybody in leadership because I was too nervous to say anything. But yes, me and Sammy were talking to each other, and then they came to the fucking base, tried doing shit, and
And then
blamed
she
it on
died.
me because they were, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's my last experience at Pips. Was talking to Sammy.
All right, well, I'm sorry, but I need... No, I'm fine. It's fine.
Apparently had a thing, so...
Remember, that's also when talks were starting to get good and before we allied with them again. The only problem is she violated that one rule.
Yeah, as soon as that happened, I immediately tried staying away from her, and then she came to the base, and that made me even more terrified.
So are you afraid to go to Pips now because you think you're going to gain another stalker?
Maybe.
I don't think you're going to gain another stalker. You have Tom here.
That's true, but... I've dealt with quite a lot recently. Oh, I don't think I've told you most of what's happened recently.
Do you two need to
dead.
sit down? Who's dead?
Liar. They died before Shane did. They ended things on their own terms, and I was the one to find them, and this was all during my pregnancy.
Okay.
Long story short, she liked me and didn't want to admit to the fact. I ghosted her because I was getting married to Shane, and yeah, it turned into...
Wait, but she was seeing someone else, not you.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of shit.
Yeah, she was seeing
A lot
Sylvia.
of things happen. Apparently, Sylvia hooked up with someone else whenever they were together.
Whatever.
Yeah.
All right, well.
Good stuff.
Okay, sure. That makes sense. All right, well.
Yep.
Liar's dead.
does.
Okay, anything else I need to know?
I got to see the entire thing with Malleus and fucking Toku go down. I was hanging out with Jazz and Toku at the Lotus whenever that went down. After that happened, Malleus got up and close and personal, probably about up to here, and started asking me questions about me and my baby.
Did he ask for a dance first?
No.
Dear goodness, how rude of him. He danced really good at the ball. Okay, so you're telling me...
Did he ask you for a dance?
He danced with our district leader. Our councilman.
Oh, I saw that. I watched.
Yeah, with
I thought he
Aki.
asked you.
No, he's never even met me. He has literally never seen me.
That should be a good thing.
It is a good thing.
Top of that, went to family funeral. Nothing much happened, just a lot of back and forth talking about stuff that's been going on, and then Shane died.
All right. Well,
It's been one thing after another, and my sister's now currently missing, and we can't find her.
what's her name? What she look like? Give me the
Noelle.
details. Noelle.
She has brown hair, green eyes. She's a bit taller than me, about probably yay big.
Older or younger?
Older.
Older sister. All right. Do you have her number?
Yes, I've been messaging her, calling her, but she has not responded back. We
Text
do have
me her
two
number.
people that are currently. We have two people currently that are trying to track her, but no progress has necessarily been made yet.
Yeah, well, the thing is, there's a difference between 2 people and an entire gang.
Yeah.
I'm also going to be sending my bot out.
All right.
I'm going to the place that she worked soon and to where she lived. She was a police officer, so I'm hoping that maybe they'll have some sort of information. She didn't live here. She lived in a different place, did police work there.
So you're telling me your police officer older sister went missing? All right.
Yeah, I don't know if there's
Her
something going on that I
family's
don't
just
know
one
about,
big- Her family confuses me.
Have you...
Yeah, I'm kind of in a big shit show right now.
Yeah! All right, so you are in a... You joined that, and... okay. Why did you join the gangs in the first place again? If you had a sister who was a cop...
I had no idea that I had a sister until I found out.
You didn't grow up with her. All right, is it half sister or full sister?
Yeah, full sister.
Full sister, that makes it even more awkward. All right. Wait, because you had a brother you raised.
Yep, I had a brother, and my brother's dead.
Yeah, I remember that. So this is Tom and Maria, not Maria, Willow.
Yes.
What?
I'm guessing that's well, that's...
You sound a little mechanical there.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Anyways, I'm guessing that's Willow and that's Tom.
You got it. Okay, so you know, I'm gonna stop asking questions about your.
Nice to meet you.
I'm gonna stop asking questions about your
It gets
family for
worse.
now. It gets worse.
Nice to meet you.
It gets worse.
How does it get worse?
Yeah. It's a really long story.
Okay, how about one day we talk over it, but now's not the best day for it.
Yeah.
So make sure you live. All right, you make sure she lives, and you make sure he lives, and make sure that Malleus doesn't do anything. Because if he does, I'm gonna shove a cactus up his butt. All right.
Okay. Good to know.
Yeah. I mean, he hasn't seen me. He doesn't know where
I
I'll
will
be.
Try.
Uh-huh. If you have any pictures of her, if you could send them to me, that'd be good. That'd make it easier.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. All right. Danny, do you need something?
Do you know where Sonia is?
Sonia is currently... I don't know. Where is Sonia so I can say something?
She is in her dorm. She's just relaxing.
Sonia's in her dorm, just relaxing.
Oh, that's crazy. Okay.
Yeah, I know. It's actually... It is crazy. We've actually given her a bunch of, like, lavender flavored ice cream and some more mint chocolate chip ice cream. So, you know, she enjoys that. Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm just gonna be in the techie room then.
All right. I think he needs to see Sonia.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And I need to
I
go
don't
to
know who
bed.
Sonia is, but they sound like a wonderful person. You do need to go to bed. You should go get sleep.
Yeah, it's almost like the other few days I've been driving for 30 plus hours.
Seems like it.
Yeah.
Question.
Okay, answer.
If I brought Jasmine here, would that be okay? But at a later time.
Yeah, that's fine. You can bring her here.
If you wanted to see her. Okay.
Yeah, sure. Believe it or not, I'm really good with kids. And I'm not gonna teach her assassination tricks. Now I might teach her hide and seek, but not assassination tricks.
Okay.
However, teaching her hide and seek here would be a horrible idea, so I'm not gonna teach her hide and seek.
Yeah.
Although it would be
hide and seek, let's do it at the guild because I have surveillance cameras through it.
There you go. Do that.
Yeah. Also, thank you for the dance. I don't think I told you thank you for the dance.
You
Well,
didn't, but I'm glad you enjoyed it.
Yes, thank you.
You're welcome. All right. Now, I'm going to wander around the hollow and see if anybody needs anything, and then I'm going to go to bed. All right?
Yep.
You two, take care. The only place that is off limits is my office, and the research lab has the heavy doors. You can't go in there unless you have access anyways, so you probably can't go in there anyways. But yeah, feel free.
I'm probably heading out to the truck because I need to go see my daughter.
All right, you two, take care. I gotta go do boss things.
Speaking of boss things.
Good stuff. Yeah, we'll schedule things here soon for all sorts of things.
I wasn't.
Sonia might be waking up soon, by the way.
Oh, okay. I'll just text her then. Is there anything I've missed, sir? Pertinent?
Marbles is here. Hello.
I know.
That's the most important thing. We had a visitor who I was, introducing to people. You know Cassandra? Cassie? Yeah. So brought her here to the hollow after, blindfolding her and such. So she should. Words are hard today. I've been up for a very long time. So she could get to learn some people. And you know the deal we've made in regards to the brothels providing us information? She's looking to get a whisperer to be the secretary there so that any information gained from the tigers can be easily given. That's part of why she wanted to get over here and learn about us. Currently, there's no one who fits the bill. But yeah, how are you doing? This is the first time I've seen you without glasses.
Contacts.
Contacts? Never knew you ordered them.
Mm.
Yeah. Looks good. But yeah, aside from that, Yuna showed up. Hello.
Who?
Danny was looking for you. Here he is.
Hello.
Aside from that, Yuna showed up, and she's now a part of the casino operation. And do need to find some volunteers for that. Anything else that happened? James and Ax, I forget her name. She's the new medic. Axia, I think that's the name. Axia.
I didn't know her name.
Yeah, she's going around. They're both going around just shaking each other's right hands nonstop, and I don't think they can stop. They even had them duct taped together, and then I took the duct tape off, and they just kept doing it. And so the thing I did to stop it, I threw James over the side. And then he was hanging there for a while, and then she fell over after some dice informed her as such that she should.
Okay.
And then they got back up and continued shaking each other's hands.
All right.
Your boyfriend has a hard head and back and legs and everything because she fell right on top of him, and they're both fine.
So did you say secretary?
Yeah, secretary. They'd literally be just making appointments and things. They would not be involved in the other business of the brothels.
Well, obviously, its secretary wouldn't be doing that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Plus, they'd need to be, available to go to the meat rack, which some people are not available for that. Wow.
Well, I just completely forgot what I was going to ask you. Oh, do you think the tower might be interested in any of that information that I got? The recording?
You mean in regards to Frank?
No, it's in general. I haven't skimmed through much, but I mean, they have to be talking about something. If they talk about anything important,
There's
do
a
you
whole
think they
lot
might
I
be interested in
learned
that?
from just the first few seconds of that video. I haven't had time to sit down and watch it.
Let's filter through the information first. And then, if needs be, we can then filter that information to Aki.
Do you think we can go over the information on Friday?
Yes, we should technically have time according to the things I know at this current moment.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Also,
although things might change rapidly. We'll find out.
So far, haven't gotten any good knowledge from any of the outposts on anything I've been asking about. No secret entrances to the tunnels, nothing.
Really? There's
And Tiger activity's been even less.
So even the manholes don't go down to them?
They said maybe manholes. They don't know any specific ones. I'm going to be asking around again next week. Maybe I asked the wrong people.
Try asking maintenance technicians for maintenance access down to them and the like.
Heels. This is fucked up.
So repair stores, things like that. Think about that, as well as anyone who works the sewers. And
as for the two
various
loose
things.
ends, you already saw what I found out about them.
Yeah, I just read that earlier. That's surprising. Were there any noticeable markings on their bodies, ways they were killed?
I already said, looked like they were stabbed sloppily. Shoes were missing on the one that was a bit more dressy. But we put them both in plain clothes before we let them go.
Were they bitten at all? Were things missing?
Not that I could tell. Just the shoes on the one who was wearing the suit.
What was the size of the stab wounds?
An average knife and or shiv. I couldn't tell. It was a messy stab.
It was a messy stab. Do you know how many there were?
And they were in a trash can as well. A garbage bin.
You think it might be a serrated knife then?
Maybe.
I think I know
Either
who
way,
did it.
It was in a.
So
it
I
was in a
have
zone
valuable
that-
information that I haven't been able to share with any of you yet. And I'm pretty sure that was one of the Tiger leaders. The one we know very little about. Ash. I found out what his job is recently.
What is that?
He's their gang's police force.
So it's either that or a regular mugging.
I think he's smart enough to make it look like a regular mugging, especially considering that there were
That is
people
true.
that we interrogated.
What do you think they told him? We didn't give them much.
I don't know. Plus, the Tigers already know where the
I don't know
hollow
what they
is.
would tell them. They know where the hollow is. All I did was give code names for literally everyone. Didn't tell them much else.
Were there any signs of torture?
Well, one had eye damage due to being right in his face,
All right.
and then they had a broken right foot.
Okay,
We
so
gave
that was
crutches
it.
and medicine for both.
Right. Okay, so no torture. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this was Ash. Take out loose ends. If they speak once, they'll surely speak again. If they're ever taken again, might as well take them out quick.
But we scared them straight. We told them never to run back. Go and disappear. And
I
that's when they
don't
just hunted
think
them down.
I don't think tigers necessarily care about that like we do.
So you think they went running back and got killed?
No, I think that a tally was taken of various people who were escaped or those who were known. And I think that there are people monitoring what's happening around the hollow. Get with Spice. He actually got into a good deal with the people around here. Apparently, we have free access to various buildings and such for angles and the like. He knows the details of that. Get with him, but we're going to need to do some things. Any luck on what you've been doing?
I've so far I've started on trying to find like IRC chats and forums for Tiger
I
supporters.
actually
and
just
fans.
needed for it. I just needed him.
Well, anyways, and maybe I could probably sell pictures on there.
Mm-hmm. If you do share any with a tower, make sure it's with a good reason for it, like if Kai's there. Mm-hmm. So if you could cross-reference any of the pictures you have with tower personnel. It was fast. My goodness. I have a job for you.
Okay.
I want you to work with Spice, and I want you to gain access to all the security cameras around here so we can find out if anyone's been observing this place. Specifically tigers. And it's going to be extremely hard because what we do know of Ash, he cloaks. He goes invisible. So I want you to look for anything out of place. Anything that doesn't fit. Including footsteps on the ground where dust has settled, but there seems to be nothing there.
Okay.
All right. If you need any tips for how stealthy people can be, just come to me. But I want you doing that. Let's see. Oh, did you manage to get in touch with Felix? You did. You sent me the things.
Yes, I sent you everything.
Yeah, you sent me the things. Good,
Don't really know what
good.
to do much with that information, but I can talk to him at this point, so could probably poke him again.
Yeah, if you can, keep that working. And See if we can get that AI.
We need the parts. So in the text that I sent you, he
Mhm.
needs the equipment, and then we need, I think, to give it to him, and then he can make the AI.
Did he specify what sort of parts he needed?
I would assume we just take everything there.
All right. Because we need to do this live in the field. We can't just hijack a tiger, or hijack a viper and take it to him. We need something that we can deploy, upload.
Well, so he said that, I think the only issue is I don't know if he actually gave me like coordinates or not for, he just said wasteland. And there's like areas that have, I assume, people who deal with this kind of tech, and we want that tech.
Right.
And if we can get a hold of that, then we can give it to him and he can make the AI.
If you could, get in touch with Felix. You also do it fast. If you could, get in touch with Felix again and see about where this location is and if there might be any sort of hostilities that we should expect.
Oh, there is hostilities.
Oh, there is hostilities.
They don't like outsiders. They don't like him. If you read the text I sent you.
I did read the text. However, as I've been telling multiple other people, it's almost like I've been awake for over 30 hours because I've been driving across the country and back. Fourth wall.
Sleep.
I'm going to soon, but I'm doing my boss thing and walking around making sure everybody's addressed.
Apparently dogs that blow up, so bombs.
Dogs? What kind of horror? They need to be taken out. They need to be destroyed. No, not the dogs. The dogs need to be saved. The dogs need to be saved. The people there need to be destroyed. That's animal cruelty.
Okay, well,
I'll tell Brooke about it.
Our lives versus their lives. I'm not risking it.
Well, obviously, if you need to, defend yourself.
Until now.
Crazy.
Well, it's either you shoot them far away or you die. So.
Yeah, I understand. Okay. Dog bombs. Who?
Pips.
I gotta do a thing. You can be there if you want, or you can go without me. I don't care.
Squint. Pips.
I'm helping with the thing. I'll be joining it.
All right.
Probably.
Do you two need anything? But get that information from Felix again. All right. Good. I'm going to bed.
Go slumber.
I will. Heavily. Like a lumberjack. With a large saw that's blunt, so you hear more of the sawing action. I mean, true, rat bombs. Ayo, Pog Wolf, let's go. Alright, what am I missing? We finally did it, Bunny Suit Queen. You're getting a replacement? Heck yeah! Nice! Victory Screech, yeah. Video? What video? Oh my goodness, Nietzsche, you said the strange word. You said the strange word because that's the thing that Strange does. He tries to make people perfect. Oh no. Oh, by the way, Maria, when you went to bed, there was a Cassie in bed with you. And now Sean's also going up there. Hey, Roxy. And if needs be, Sean's going to sleep in the chair. So we are probably cuddling with Cassie right now. My day has been well. I have been very busy today. She is big cuddle her? Good. In that case, I'm getting to bed and cuddling both of you. Deal with it. He sets us up as a trap all along. Who do you think I am? Who do you think I am? My goodness. I thought I saw something just walk that way. That was big and white. I slept. Sean O'Delly, the mastermind. I'm actually telling you. look, don't expect anything, okay? She wasn't paid. Shut up, Frank. I've got plans for you. But the thing is, people, how Sean, he would make sure you don't go near any windows. So people don't realize it because he acts silly most of the time. Yeah, I have plans for Frank. He acts silly most of the time and very lackadaisical, which pisses some of the leaders off. It does. You see it with Queen quite often. Like, I'm not even kidding. No. And the thing is, even when he might, when Sean is always serious. He is always serious, even when he's being funny. Even when he's being lackadaisical, easygoing, he's being serious. So he's always got things going on in his mind that he's thinking of, and he's planning, and he's making all sorts of plans that nobody's even aware of right now. Like, he's only made a few known. So he's constantly thinking. But he only brings those ideas forth when it's time or when it's necessary. So yeah, Sean is a very busy bee in the thinking department and coming up with plans. He thinks very much in the long run, which is why you see the casino job and building our own casino for funds. That's why you see him, you misinteracting with Sean as Hard Hat. I mean, has Hard Hat actually left? You see him planning for all sorts of things. He's already spoken with Aki about rising in the ranks of the tower to become the second in command. That's a more obvious one, but there's that. Got it. But yeah, Sean thinks ahead, especially with these tiger bosses. Like, he's thinking about various things. Like, okay, is this person able to turn? Is this person useful? What are they able to do? That's why with Ash, just now, he was able to say those things because, he cloaks. He's a stealthy boy. He's actually seen that in person back when he saved Sonya. Oh yeah, Sean doesn't fear that at all. Like, with the whole gas thing, he'll still see the things, but he would also be unaffected in a fear sense by the gas. So he would ignore them. He would understand their hallucinations. So he wouldn't be affected by it at all. But yeah. Sean's always playing chess. He is always playing chess, and he plays quite the aggressive king. He really does. And yeah, it would be an interesting dynamic, because she would not know what to do. Okay, but I do need to go to bed. I have more things to do tomorrow and the like. Foot is a very, very busy individual. Yeah. You can't wait to use 100% of the gorilla arms? Okay, mister, I'm finally taking off my training weights. Calm down. But yeah. Yeah. That's all you get to know. Sean has plans. Actually, wait, before that, Kaiga, have you ever played Deus Ex Human Revolution? Or even the second one? Yeah. So, do you know the upgrade you can get? You played, but I haven't played the second one, because I ran out of time. But there's an upgrade you can get where Jensen will punch through doors and such and concrete walls eventually, and like either subdue or kill people. And I'm like, dang. Frank can do that. Like, I've already thought about that. I even gave that idea to Six with her cybernetics. Like, why don't you just upgrade those things so you can punch through doors and such? I will see. I have expectations. And that's if we even get into a fight again, or, you know, what other things happen. Frank has the animal upgrade. Oh my goodness. He's a crazy man. He's a crazy man. But yeah. In honor fights, he holds back. Cool. Yeah, Sean actually really liked fighting Frank. That was a really fun fight, despite the situation it was. My goodness! Don't put holes in my hollow! Don't do it. It already has enough. That's a giant one. Yeah, it was. Like, it was funny. Like, Sean's like, okay, nah. He puts the sword away and the fist fight happens. I forget why I did that. Something happened that made me do that. There was a reason. Like, someone did something. And I was like, okay, nah, we're fist fighting. But yeah, good stuff. But yeah, Frank, I'm stealing your girl. Deal with it. How heat resistant is your sword? Very, actually. It's very heat resistant. You have like 30 others. Oh, then why are you missing one? You collector? Uh-huh. You're not making a harem. Although, if you really want a harem, I can give you one. Oh, who said that? Who said that? Frank's useful. Don't worry, there's not going to be any poisons in your drink. Nope, there won't be at all. Now, all attack Cassie is K and L. Oh, what's K and L? Yeah, you do just do. You do just do. I know these things. I've seen it in person. Twice. But yeah, let me know what K&L is. I'm going to get off now. Thank you so much for being here and watching, and for those of you who were participating and being here and role-playing. It was great. And Zafira equal to Arasaka and Miltech? What the heck? Okay, then. Interesting. Okay. But yeah. Anyways, I am the FootKnight. Fight on.